took a while for me to.
All right. Well, we're live on my channel now too. So I apologies, guys. I was having pretty stupid technical difficulties, so that's why.
Who dat?
Who dey? Who dey? Even though we haven't won a game in like a month, but who dey?
We won a game 4 days ago.
Yeah.
I repeat, this is not a drill. We won a game 4 days ago
against the 1-4 Giants.
I literally don't care. I don't care if it's against. I don't care if that game was against a bunch of high schoolers. We won. I mean,
I'm just saying it was just the Giants,
I literally have not cared less about anything in my life. I don't even know why you bring that up.
This is just the Giants.
Look, there's nothing you can say about it's just the Giants that can ruin this, bro. We won a football game. Speaking of the Giants, we get to watch the Giants suck some more.
Yep. One sec, by the way.
So happy.
Okay, we're back. I was just getting
the Eagles 13, and I have the Eagles 25-17. Why? Because I said so.
Yeah, so we're both taking the Eagles here, clearly.
Yeah, I'm so happy.
I do. Obviously, we don't really have time to get into predictions right now because the game's about to start. But when we do get into predictions, I did make up for last week, and I did. It took me forever, by the way, because up until last week, I somehow did not think that maybe I should write our actual predictions down somewhere, so I had to keep going through and watching the entire 4 damn hour long video just to get what our predictions were. I was not able to complete that in time last week, but I do have them for this week, and I now actually have like a whole thing up, so we'll be able to keep track of them.
Yep, I'm so happy.
I'm happy for you.
And now you got Joe Flacco because Joe Burrow wasn't enough. You had to get 2 Joes.
Oh, we're going to have to talk about that at some point. Obviously not right now, but we are going to have to talk about Joe Flacco.
Game start in like 2 seconds.
Yep, we're about to get kickoff, so.
Or no, is that no still hurt, right? No. Jamie Gillen, the Scottish Hammer, kicks it away, and that's a flag already.
Yeah, that's not. This whole landing zone thing is like
confusing. Yes, I know.
Kind of, well, not super confusing. Wait, it was a false start?
No, this is the formation or this is the kicking thing, kicking out of bounds thing.
They kicked out of bounds?
That's the call.
It's the landing zone. They almost hit that guy in the head.
Huh?
One of the Eagles players almost got hit in the head.
Well, they call it kicking out of bounds.
No, I'm saying no. I was saying it was such a low kick. One of the Eagles players almost got kicked in the head. It was funny.
Yeah, 1st and 10. He was at their own 40. It's a handoff to Saquon. Saquon breaks the tackle. Saquon out of the jump passes the 50, the 45, down to about the Giants' 41-yard line, and just like that, this game's over.
He's already showing the Giants how stupid they are for getting rid of him.
And the Giants, they do a lot of stupid things.
And also showing me how stupid I am for devaluing running backs.
Yep. 1st and 10 of the Eagles at the Giants' 42. Devontae Smith goes out of motion. Jalen Hurts takes a snap. It's going to be another hand. Saquon bounces off the tackle. Saquon up the middle and runs right into number 8 but gets a 1st down out of it.
Is this just going to be the whole game?
What?
Is this just going to be the whole game?
Pretty much, yeah.
Good. All right. Well, we'll see. We will see.
1st and 10. Eagles have at the Giants' 29-yard line. Kyle, I hope you get the scoreboard ready because you're about to do some fingers.
Yeah, probably. Not on that play, though.
Up the middle, is that Saquon? No, that's somebody different.
That's
number 29.
A.J. Dillon.
Oh, yeah, I forgot he was on the Eagles.
Yep.
A.J. Dillon on the run. Jalen Hurts, 14-2 record the last 16 regular season games. 37 total TDs, 4 turnovers, 279 passes without an interception, longest active streak in the NFL.
Dude, they're already the 27-yard line.
Yep. 2nd and 8. Hurts takes a snap. He keeps it this time, and he just slides down, loses it like a yard or two. It's going to be 3rd down.
He should have handed that one off.
Yeah, he should have. Even the cameraman was surprised.
Yeah.
Yeah, third down for the Philly cheesesteaks. 3rd and 10. You would think the Eagles would put in Saquon Barkley for 3rd and 10, but no, he's still chilling on the sideline.
I don't know. A.J. Dillon is definitely like more of the like Saquon Barkley is like your do it all, bounce around type of guy, but A.J. Dillon's a bruiser.
Yeah, but like on 3rd and 10.
Yeah,
that's false start, but they don't call it. Hurts throws, it's caught by wide open. I think that's Goddard.
I wouldn't call him wide open.
But I would blame false start that they didn't call. 4th down, field goal time.
Yeah, I don't think the Giants are too upset about them not calling the false start when they held them to 4th down. Because frankly, you know what would happen is the Eagles would get called for false start, they'd get that 3rd down back, and then they'd somehow find a way to get the 1st down.
4th and 5. Let's see Jake Elliott missed his field goal.
I miss you, Jake Elliott. Come back.
Miss, just like a missed field goal. 42-yard field goal. Please miss it. Please miss it. Please miss it.
It's kind of funny.
Jake Elliott, the Giants are looking like.
And he missed it.
He goes up and it's right down the middle.
Yeah.
You son of a. He goes up 3-0.
Sure did not miss that. Okay, so before we get into predictions, I want to talk about Joe Flacco for a second. So, one thing I want to talk about is the narrative that appears to just be pervasive. Like, have you noticed how sports YouTube is just starting to turn into the same thing that like sports like TV used to be, where everybody has the same fucking opinion all the time, and everybody just regurgitates the same information, and nobody has a unique take on anything anymore. They all just like repeat what each other's saying about things.
Absolutely, like every single time.
Tom Grassi was like, "Oh, I don't know if Joe Flacco makes a lot of sense," and then like all the other sports YouTubers were like, "Ha, the Bengals traded for Joe Flacco." Like first of all, y'all do know that Jake Browning was our quarterback, right? Like, how is this a bad thing? And we traded, and people are like, "Oh, the Browns traded a quarterback. That's how you know Joe Flacco is bad." It's like, well, no. First of all, the Browns are stupid, so that doesn't mean a thing. Second of all, we swapped a 5th and a 6th round pick. Like, it's not like we gave up hardly anything to go get Joe Flacco. We needed somebody. Who we were supposed to go. Yeah, who were we supposed to go get? Russell Wilson? Like, I'm sorry, but. Like Russell, okay, so apparently Zach Taylor didn't even, or the Bengals didn't even call the Giants because he didn't feel like Zach Taylor did not feel like either Russell Wilson or Jameis Winston would be good leaders, which is what the Bengals need right now. And I kind of agree with that. Like, Russell Wilson is the fakest fucking dude on the planet, and all of his teammates never seem to like him very much. So why the hell would you bring him in to a team that really needs to rally around somebody right now? Jameis Winston, also not exactly. I mean, he's like less polarizing, or he's less obnoxious and fake of a human being as Russell Wilson, but I don't know. Like he's still a polarizing person, and I don't think he's not the type of guy you bring in to steady the ship. Joe Flacco kind of is, and also from everything we've heard, he's a fast learner, which is how he keeps getting these jobs in the NFL. And at times he's looked really good too. You know, maybe not this year. He's looked maybe not so great this year, and maybe he'll continue to look like that way with the Bengals. But like, how are y'all gonna dunk on us when we don't make moves, and then you continue dunking on us when we do make moves? Like, you're just gonna find every reason you can to criticize the fucking Bengals.
Yeah, kick is away. That's a weird looking kick. Field at the 10-yard line. He's going to go to the 20, 25,
oh.
the 30, and he takes the other side of the field up to the 40, and he gets surrounded around the 46-yard line.
Hell.
Pretty good field position.
Hell of a return there by Gunnar Olszewski.
All right, Jackson Dart, I appreciate the win last week. Appreciate you, man.
I just want to point out that the Giants have a player on their roster whose name is Cordell Flott. Like, what a name.
They do. He went to LSU, by the way, just so y'all know.
I do see he went to LSU, but he has a very funny name.
That's called being an LSU person. First and 10.
Joe Burrow's a cool name.
I know. Joe Burrow used to spell his name cool, too, on the back of his jersey. It's a handoff up the middle, and Cam Scottaboo gets maybe 3 yards. By the way, Scottaboo, I just want to point this out. I appreciate you for that fumble touchdown. Appreciate you, man. I was
Dude,
thinking the
Cam Scottaboo, like, put one of your defenders in another dimension at one point with that block, and then fumbled the ball.
Yeah. 2nd and 7. Giants have it. Oh, the Eagles are like they're about to jump. What did I just witness? There's no feasible reason why that interception was not caught. There's no reason that Dart should have threw that ball to begin with.
Well, no, you're absolutely right about that, but that's also holding.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. That's blatant holding, but at the same time, Jalen's son, you gotta catch that.
Yeah, I mean, Jesus. I don't know. That was bad all around. That was bad on the Eagles. That was bad on Jackson Dart. That was bad on the refs. That was one of the worst individual football plays I've ever seen.
And now flag on the play. Well, I guess
it's a false start. Yeah.
So if you took 3rd and 7, and just like that, Giants are in danger of squandering some pretty good field position that they got.
Jesus Christ.
Jalen Carter enacted tonight. Heel 2024 Pro Bowl selection.
You sure it's not like a wrestling heel? Like people just root against him and hate him at this point? I mean, and so the Eagles are keeping him out of action? How do you spit on another player? Oh, like on live television and think you're going to get away with that?
That was the first play of the season, by the way.
I know!
3rd and 12. Giants have it at their own 44. Jackson darts. He drops back. He tries to throw a deep dart. Oh, did he catch that? He caught. Oh, shit.
Holy crap!
Lumber caught it. Let's go,
What a catch!
He out there representing the Who Dat Nation.
Well, I don't know about that. I don't know if that is quite the same thing, but you know, he's not even on the Giants roster, like on their official roster online.
1st and 10. It's a handoff up the middle of Scottaboo, and Scottaboo gets a couple yards. Let's see how much time John's fumbled the ball today. Woo. My boy Lil Jordan Humphrey, I miss you, man. Not every single day, but still miss you. 2nd and 8.
Yeah, that was the second coolest Giants catch I've ever seen in my life.
Yep, 3rd, if you count the helmet catch.
No, I was counting the helmet catch. I thought Odell Beckham's catch was massively overrated.
Bro, what is Dart?
I don't know. That was ridiculously off target there.
What was that play call? Like, bro, I'm so confused.
Dude, that was a good play call. Like that like he had a receiver open on the slant, and he would have taken it to the house if Jackson Dart had gotten the ball to him.
3rd and 8.
That was a good play call. Just Jackson Dart throwing whatever the opposite of a dart is.
Yeah. So a lace.
A grenade, maybe.
Yeah, 3rd and 8. Giants have it to 20. They're in the red zone at least. Dart takes a snap. Eagles trying to bring some pressure. Dart gets out of it. Dart, he's going to run to the 10.
Damn.
Touchdown, Giants.
And
who would have thought the Giants have the lead today?
Well, that's not what I saw coming. Tell you that right now.
Ran right up the middle.
All right. Well, the Giants are winning. Are they going to continue winning? Probably not. But
you know, I saw an Eagles fan on the internet like yesterday or the day before saying, Kellen Moore, can you please come back to the Eagles? Being a head coach overrated. And I'm looking at that and I'm like, nah, y'all treated that man poorly when he was over there. But now he's here getting all the grace in the world. I don't want to hear that, man. No, y'all had y'all chance. But every single time y'all won a game, y'all acted like Kellen Moore was the worst play caller of all time.
And
He slightly got it in.
It went in, but that was a rough kick.
7-3 Giants. I repeat, this is not a drill. 7-3 Giants.
Wouldn't that be something if they beat them?
They won't.
Yeah, because I mean, after all, it is just the Giants.
It is. So the fact that the Eagles are losing to them is funny.
Okay, so before we get into predictions, I just want to point out my shirt came in. I loved this quote. I love this quote by Jake Browning.
Because you know, there's a song called "Delusional."
I'm sure there's lots of songs called "Delusional."
Well, there's one that I know. That's awesome.
Okay, but Jake Browning in his initial press conference for the season was like, "You just got to be a little delusional," and I was like, "Dude, I love that quote," and so I bought this shirt, and then like the day after the shirt comes in, the Bengals announced that he's benched, so that sucked. But I do like Joe Flacco. Does Joe Flacco solve all our problems? I don't necessarily know that we're going to win enough football games before Joe Burrow gets back. Since we've lost 3 in a row now, because that's part of the problem. You know, I mean, if we beat the Packers this week, then maybe, but you know, that's a big if. Maybe if we can beat the Packers, we can turn it around, but that's asking a lot. But I feel like our chances of doing anything skyrocketed when we got Joe Flacco as our quarterback, as opposed to trying to just continue like trying to fit a square peg into a round hole with Jake Browning. Like that just was not that was not gonna work. We had to do something, and who the fuck was available? You know.
Yo, if the Bengals somehow make the playoffs and a part of the reason is Joe Flacco, do you think Flacco enters the Hall of Fame whenever he's eligible?
No, I don't. Potentially he could one day go in as a veteran long term, like far down the line, but like I don't think most people think that Joe Flacco was the reason they won that Super Bowl. I mean, he made some really good plays, but he definitely did not stay consistent like that with the Ravens. And I don't think most people thought the Ravens were going to win a Super Bowl with Joe Flacco. And then he happened to win a Super Bowl.
Yep, 7-3, 9:59 to go in the first quarter. Giants are about to kick it away. Jackson Dart scored a touchdown. So yeah, good for them. Kick is away. He gets it to the end zone where it's going to be returned to the 10. Brings it out to the 20, cuts inside, and gets it to around the 30-yard line. And the Giants are celebrating like they just called the fumble for a touchdown.
Yeah, that always confuses me when standard plays happen and then players are like, yeah! And it's like, okay.
Yeah. Especially on kickoffs. Like, if they could return to like the 24-yard line and they got up acting like they just scored a touchdown.
Yeah.
Man, y'all act like Jordan Howden or something.
By the way, I will make the same promise with Joe Flacco that I made with Jake Browning. If Joe Flacco wins us enough games to make it to the playoffs, I'll buy a Joe Flacco jersey.
Oh, that's nice. 1st and 10, Eagles have at their own 29-yard line. Devontae Smith goes in motion. Hurts takes a snap. Hurts, he's going to dump it off. It is caught by Dallas Goedert. Tries to shove him into the ground, but he gets brought down by Tyler Nubin, the guy that got his ankles curve stomped by Rashid Shaheed. 2nd down for the Eagles.
You just had to throw that one in there, didn't you?
I will, and I will all day. Every time I see a Giants player that sucked on Sunday, I'm going to point it out.
Okay.
Look,
that was
win in a long time. Let me have this, bro.
That was a really good play by Tyler Nubin, though, for what it's worth.
Yeah, man. In fact, after this play, I got to tell you a funny stat. 2nd and 5.
Woo!
Twice now. Hands it off Saquon. Spins out in the backfield, but just maybe loses like 3 yards.
Man.
Third.
Now the Giants deserve to celebrate for that one. Yeah, especially with the way Saquon's been running over them like crazy today.
Now, Kyle, I'm about to say a stat that you probably will believe. So the Saints, the last 11 games, they are 2-9. Both of those wins happen to be against the New York Football Giants. That's so funny to me. Like, the Giants are just our child at this point. Okay, the Giants are just the Saints' bitch at this point. 3rd and 8. Eagles have at their own 31. Hurts takes the snap.
Ooh.
Hurts is going to get sacked by, is that Brian Burns?
Yeah, it's Brian Burns.
Brian Burns? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, and I was doing that Spider-Man thing. It's 4th down. Eagles
wow.
got a punt unless they...
The Giants, man. Giants came to play today.
Yeah, they did not come to play on Sunday though.
So, you want to know a interesting stat / trivia piece?
Yeah, sure.
Do you know? So Joe Flacco is going to be wearing number 16 for the Bengals, right?
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. And I have more to say about that, but we're about to get to play here, so go ahead.
4th and 16, Giants looking like they might try to block this, and they tried but failed. The punt is away, and it's traveling, and he feels it around. He breaks, he shimmies off the tackle, and he just running on the same damn sideline and gets out of bounds.
Olszewski's having a game today, man.
Yeah.
Okay, so
that's why I call the team special.
So Joe Flacco is going to be wearing number 16 for the Bengals. I can't imagine why you would, but do you have any idea who the last starting Bengals quarterback to wear number 16 was?
Is it okay, I got 2 guesses. Is it Achilles Smith?
No, it's not Achilles Smith.
Okay, or is it AJ McCarron?
No, it's not AJ McCarron.
Okay, who was it?
I will tell you when I get more of a chance, but we're about to get more action.
All right, 1st and 10. Giants have it there on 34. Theo Johnson goes in motion, hands it off to the Camp Scotty-Boo, and he runs for about 3 yards or 2 yards, maybe. Second.
I do have a question, though. Are Achilles Smith and AJ McCarron the only Bengals quarterbacks you know other than, like, Carson Palmer, Andy Dalton, and Joe Burrow?
I know Boomer Esiason.
Okay. Well, at least you know him. It wasn't Boomer Esiason either, to answer your question.
Mainly because he previewed the Saints game, so and he does that. 2nd and 6. Giants have it at their own 38. Dart takes a snap, play action. Dart just looking. He's going to throw it deep. Was that
my boy? Let's go! It's my boy.
It gets across the 40.
Wandale Robinson, that's repping Kentucky out there today, baby.
And my boy Zach Vaughn out there repping the Saints today.
No, well, not really.
Bro, shut up. How about that?
I'm just saying, Wandale Robinson was successful at Kentucky. Zach Vaughn was, I don't want to say unsuccessful with the Saints, more like the Saints were unsuccessful for him.
Okay, 1st and 10. Giants have at the Eagles 36. Johnson in motion. Hands it off to Devin Singletary where he gets wrapped up immediately.
Devin Singletary over here wearing number 26, trying to pretend to be Saquon Barkley.
To be honest with you, Saquon has not even played that great like he did.
I don't know about that. Saquon's looked other than that last drive. Saquon's looked pretty good today.
Yeah, today, but like this season, I'm talking about.
Oh, okay. I got you.
2nd and 9, Giants. I already know this play is not going to work for New York, but just by this formation. I already know something bad's about to happen for the Giants. Jackson Dart takes a snap. And yeah,
you are incorrect. Wow. Oh my God. Mikey.
Okay, he shut me up.
You are very wrong, Mikey.
Touchdown, John. Oh, good God.
That's my boy.
I can't stop laughing at that play, bro.
That was crazy, dude. That's I guess that must be what the Giants traded up to draft Jackson Dart in the 1st round for.
He didn't do that Sunday.
No, he didn't against the Saints, but damn, dude.
Does this mean the Saints are a better team than the Eagles?
Looking like Josh Allen. Holy shit, they missed it.
Kick is away, or kick is up, and the kick is no good. Was it blocked by chance?
No, it wasn't even close to blocked. He just sucks.
Yeah. 13-3.
All right, well, let me go ahead and update that. So anyway, to finish what I was saying about the Bengals, because the only, you only know like 4. I'm honestly impressed that you know 4 Bengals quarterbacks. But no 5 because you said Achilles Smith and AJ McCarron, and then you so that's 6 then because you know Boomer Esiason, you know Achilles Smith, you know AJ McCarron, who's only sort of a Bengals quarterback. I don't know if he was only very briefly a starter, because Andy Dalton was hurt, but he was never like actually the starting quarterback. But yeah, you know Andy Dalton, you know Joe Burrow, and I'm sure you know Carson Palmer. So that's like 6 quarterbacks, dude. So Good job, Mikey. I don't know if I can name 6 Saints quarterbacks. So there's Archie Manning. Or not, yeah, Archie Manning.
Archie.
There's Aaron Brooks, right? Aaron Brooks. I almost said Aaron Banks, so it's Aaron Brooks. There's Spencer Rattler. I know him. There's Tyler Shuck. There's Jake Hayner. Well, if you said AJ McCarron.
Oh, okay.
There's Jake Hayner. There's
we don't claim him though.
Jeff Blake, right?
Yeah, Jeff Blake.
Jeff Blake, that's a former Bengals quarterback. It's my favorite Bengals quarterback, by the way, and you didn't even say his name.
Okay.
Okay, so Derek Carr, the GOAT.
Okay. You're forgetting one name.
I can't think of anymore.
Bruh. Are you
what's his name? Fuck, why can't I remember his name? That guy who played like really well for you. No, I already said Derek Carr. Never mind. Who am I thinking of?
No, bruh. No, you're not leaving this damn segment without saying his name.
Aaron Rodgers.
You know what?
Aaron Rodgers.
No, the other one.
Peyton Manning.
The other one, the one that beat him in the Super Bowl.
Beat Peyton Manning in the Super Bowl? Oh, yeah. Russell Wilson, right.
No, the dude that was drafted out of Purdue College.
Gunnar Olszewski?
King of the return by the Eagles. Gets it to the 20 and gets crucified.
Why are okay, I mean, like, that was a good play, but I don't think it was sprinting across the field good.
You were going to say his name whether you like it or not. Say his name. Good God. I'm gonna force you.
Bobby Scott.
Say his name.
Apparently, and I was today years old when I learned this, but Ken Stabler apparently played for the Saints for like 2 years.
Play action, Jalen Hurts. He tries to go deep over the middle and he misses AJ Brown. Say his name, brother.
Jim Everett.
No. Cool dude, but no.
Kerry Collins, apparently. How many like random ass quarterbacks have you had play for your franchise? Steve Walsh.
Are you forgetting Drew Brees?
Oh, I'm thinking. You know who I was actually thinking of earlier? Jameis Winston.
What about Drew Brees?
Who?
Drew Brees.
Who's that?
Oh my God! The future first ballot Hall of Famer.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay. First and second and 10 Hurts.
Oh.
Okay. Did Brown catch that? I think
he did. He sure did. Yeah, so I guess Drew Brees played there for a couple years.
For 20 years. Or no, for 15 years, actually. Yeah. On my boy Paulson Debo. I can't believe Debo. Why would you do that? My boy Debo done got cooked. For how much former Saints players are in this game? Hand off to Saquon, pass to the forward.
Billy Joe Tolliver. And Jake Delhomme played for New Orleans?
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, in 1999, he played 2 games.
Oh, that's nice.
He was their most winning quarterback in 1999.
You forgot the legend, Ian Book.
You know what? You're right. I did forget about him.
2nd and 4. Hey, if it makes you feel better, I want to forget about him too. Play action, forces all day to make a freaking hot pocket, throws, and it's caught wide open.
I was going to say, I don't apologize. But by the way, Jake Hayner did in fact start a game for you guys, so I wasn't wrong there.
He started and he played miserably.
I think I may have also been thinking of Taysom Hill earlier. When I was
at this point,
when I was like deliberately trying to avoid Drew Brees, I think I was trying to think of like Jameis Winston, Taysom Hill. I think Teddy Bridgewater was in there at one point.
Teddy Bridgewater, the other Saints, the real Saints legend. Honestly, Bridgewater might be in the Saints Hall of Fame as well with Thomas Morrison.
He was undefeated.
Yes, he was. When Drew Brees got hurt, Bridgewater was our savior.
Luke McCown and Mark Brunell. Mark Brunell played for you guys. But so why didn't you recognize him when I said him talking about the Jaguars the other day?
Because I didn't know who he was until like 5 seconds ago.
Oh, well, he was a backup for the Saints in 2009.
The name sounds familiar, I'll say that. Second
down,
Hurts bumps it off, caught by Devontae Smith, and he gets it down to like the 4-yard line for a first and goal.
I think Brunell was your backup quarterback when y'all won the Super Bowl.
Oh, yay.
Yeah. Yeah, Mark Brunell was your quarterback. And he was, for the longest time, he was the Jaguars' starting quarterback, like when they first started and when they were doing really well at first. Mark Brunell was their guy. In 2009, he was very old.
You know, fun fact, guess who also was on our Super Bowl team?
Who's that?
Dan Campbell.
I think I knew that.
Yeah. He didn't get a ring because he was on IR. But, you know, he was on the team, though. First and goal. It's a handoff to Saquon. He spins out of the tackle just to get, like, maybe half a yard. If that. Second goal.
The GOAT, Jeff Blake.
Jeff Blake, bro. What a
character. Jeff Blake was 7-4 for you guys, all right? Put some respect on his name.
Uh-huh. And the Charlotte Bobcats still won 7 games. Fluke's happy.
Okay, but 7-4. So that's not a fluke. That's a good run. In fact, no. Jeff Blake was the starting quarterback here in Cincinnati during that short period of the 90s where we weren't completely awful.
Goddard, and he gets in for the touchdown.
There you go.
This is something that Jalen Milroe could never.
Did you watch the last episode of the recap show, Mikey?
I sure did.
Yeah, so you heard me talking about Jalen Milroe?
I didn't even know you did that, so you brought it to my attention. And I was like, I told you, man.
That was bad, dude.
Yeah, I told you. Bro, God, it looked like he wanted to throw it back to Hurts.
Yeah. I don't know why he would do that.
That was a funny-looking pitch, though.
It was stupid. What are you doing?
Jake Elliott, kick is up, and what goes up must come down. As it is 13-10. What's up, Jim? How you doing? 13-10.
All right, so here we go. Wonder who will win more games. Well, now that we got Joe Flacco, probably us. I mean, we already have more wins than them. But anyway, yeah, to answer the question that I set up earlier, you're gonna kick yourself when I tell you who was the last Bengals starting quarterback to wear 16, because you're gonna be like, dude, I knew that. Are you fucking kidding me?
I have a feeling I won't, but okay.
No, you're gonna. I said, you're gonna kick yourself.
Okay.
Yeah, it was the legendary Dewey Warren.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, I didn't know who he was until I looked him up. He was the very first starting quarterback for the Cincinnati Bengals.
Oh.
The Bengals game 1 in 1968 against the San Diego Chargers. Dewey Warren was the starting quarterback wearing number 16, and that was the last one to wear number 16 as the starting quarterback for the Bengals. There have been other guys to wear 16, but that was the last starting quarterback to wear 16. So Joe Flacco is the first one to do it in like 50 years.
Fun fact, though, the Saints were born on All Saints Day.
I'm sure they did that on purpose.
They did. In fact, fun fact, they actually had to talk to the Archbishop about actually allowing the Saints to be a football team. So that was interesting.
Why?
Because copyright reasons, I don't know.
You can't copyright religion.
Hey, I don't make the rules.
That's not how that works.
I don't make the rules.
All right. Well, anyway, since we're on a commercial break, let's try to knock through some of these predictions. Or at the very least, I'm going to update y'all where we are right now. So let me see if I can get. There we go. All right, so this is where we're at right now. Mikey got off to a rough start after week 2, but I had a really bad week. No, I didn't have a really bad. Just Mikey had a really good week 4, and did better than me last week as well. So Mikey's catching up a little bit. Not quite there, but yeah, we're basically 2 off at this point. So I'm ahead of you by 2 right now, but obviously that could very well change.
1:49 left in the first quarter. Jalen Hurts on the sideline after their touchdown. So far, every single drive ended in some point. Well, no, the Eagles punted the ball one time. But anyways, Jake Elliott out here to kick the football for probably another penalty. Kick is what? Or no, what was it? John's cut the penalty on. He's going to return it from like the 4-yard line. Gunnar Olszewski, that return was not as great as the other ones. And now the Eagle players are celebrating like they tackled him at the 5-yard line.
Well, I mean, they did tackle him for less than what the touchback would be, so that's probably a good thing.
Well, yeah, but it's like, Okay, let's count the players. Lil Jordan Humphrey, Zach Vaughn, what's his name? There's another guy.
Drew Brees.
No, he's retired. Who's the dude? Not Cordell Flott. He was LSU. I don't know. Whenever he makes a play, I'll think of him. Oh, Paulson Debo. That's who it is. So that's so far 3 Saints players, or former Saints players that I see on the field.
Yeah.
They're playing.
You know how many former Bengals players I see on the field?
Wandale Robinson, Tossin gets like no yards. What?
None.
Okay.
I mean, unless like Jake Elliott, but he's not on the field right now.
Yeah. Second down for the New Jersey Giants. Vic Fangio, the Eagles DC. For what that's worth. All right. It's 2nd and 10 after the beautiful 0-yard pickup. Giants have it their own 23. Robinson goes in motion. It's going to be a play action. Dart, he's looking, scans the field. He's going to step up in the pocket, and he tries to fight but gets sacked. The ball comes out, but he was clearly down.
Even if he wasn't, the Giants recovered.
Yeah, even if he wasn't John's. It's in the hands of John Michael Schmidt Jr. right now. 3rd down. Well, hold on, let's see. Well,
no, yeah, he was down. He was down.
Yeah. I mean, the ball kind of starts coming out, but when one hit starts coming out, he's already down. 3rd and 10. There's going to be at least one more play of the first quarter, unless it's incomplete or an interception or a fumble or everything on. 3rd and 10. Giants have it their own 23-yard line after this great drive that they are going, which is 0 yards right now. Dart takes a snap. He throws, caught by my boy Lil Jordan Humphrey, and the Eagles keep him in front of the sticks. 4th down as we end the first quarter. And 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year!
Wow, you actually got the confetti too.
Oh wow, what'd you look at?
What the hell? That was uncanny. Anyway, Seattle going to Jacksonville to play the Jaguars. What do you think happens, Mikey?
Seahawks win 19-15 because I said so.
Okay, if you say so. I'm gonna take the Jaguars though. The Jaguars are looking really good lately.
Uh-huh.
And, I mean, the Seahawks are looking pretty good too. So I mean, like, I wouldn't be shocked, but especially since it's in Jacksonville, I think I'll take the Jaguars. But then again, I was wrong a lot last week, but we'll see. Look, dude, I'm just saying there's a lot more Kentucky representation in the NFL than I'd expect for a football team that has never been very good. Although we did win the championship one year in 1950.
And LSU did beat Kentucky on the last play of the game one year.
That's okay. I don't think Kentucky and LSU were like rivals, so.
Fun fact, LSU started 1-0 in a lot of the years.
Well, that's okay. That's a nice stat. All right, Broncos going to Jersey to play the Jets.
Broncos win, and first of all, it's not going to New Jersey. And second of all, Broncos win 22-19.
Is it not in Jersey? Is it in Denver?
It's London. The game's in London.
Oh, the game's in London. Okay, so the Jets are the home team, quote unquote.
Yeah, but Broncos win 22-19. Why? Because the Jets cannot have nice things.
All right, I think the Broncos win by much more than 22-19 because the Jets
Honestly,
are bad.
I would not be surprised if the Jets win this game because that would be so Bronco of the Broncos to beat the Eagles and then lose to the Jets.
I mean, they didn't lose to us, so you know they know how to beat bad teams too.
Yeah, but you're the Bengals, so you're like a different kind of bad. Anyway.
Yeah, well, with Jake Browning, but I don't know, man. I just like Justin Fields doesn't look that great.
Try telling all that.
I don't know. Arizona going to Indianapolis to play the Colts. What you got?
Colts win 15-14.
Have you ever seen a game, Mikey, finish 15-14?
I saw a game that nearly ended 15-14 last year.
But have you ever seen one finish 15-14? Because I'm just saying, you had a disproportionate number of game predictions of yours are 15-14, and I don't know if I've ever seen a game finish 15-14.
Well, too bad. You better stop believing me. Okay. Anyways, second quarter, 4th and 4. Giants brought a punt with the Scottish Hammer.
So I'm gonna take the Colts too. Anyway, punt.
Jimmy Gillian rolls out and then punts the ball.
If he hadn't rolled out, that would have been blocked.
John Dotson, I think, is that. He's number 2, right?
2. Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah. John Dotson. C.J. Gardner-Johnson used to play for the Eagles and now plays for the Ravens.
He does?
Yep.
How did I miss that?
Because the Ravens signed him like maybe 3 days ago.
Maybe it's because the Ravens suck.
I mean, they did sign him 3 days ago, so.
The Ravens are somehow worse than us right now.
Well, that's nice. All right. Okay, we don't care. Al Michaels or whatever your name is, Kirk Street. 1st and 10. Eagles have at their own 26. Hurts takes a snap. It's going to be a play fake. Hurts nearly gets brought down and then does get brought down. As he kind of slides.
So who are you rooting for, Mikey?
The Giants.
I was going to say, do I even have to ask?
The Giants are like, I hate the Giants, but I will be damned if I root for the Eagles.
I don't know if I've ever really cared less about the outcome of a game. Like, I think it'd be kind of funny if the Giants won.
I also like to root for chaos, too.
Yeah, right, there's that, so I guess that would be a thing.
2nd and 10, high snap. It's going to be a hand up the middle of Saquon for like 3-4 yards. 3rd down. All right. Darius Alexander's clapping like he just made the game-saving tackle. So, that's what that's worth. Nick Sirianni. I guess now we all know who was the mastermind behind the Eagles' offense.
It is clearly Jeffrey Lurie.
It was clearly Kellen Moore.
I think it was obviously Donovan McNabb.
Who?
What do you mean who?
I know who he is, but like, bro, what year is it?
1974.
Okay. 3rd and 7. Hurts takes the snap. Hurts drops back. Hurts throws. Caught wide open is Devontae Smith. And gets pushed out of bounds by Tyler Nubin. He was wide open for days. 1st down.
He sure was.
Can we get some? Only Rattler can do this.
Can we get some A.J. Brown action?
No, because Hurts doesn't like him, so he decides he won't throw A.J. Brown the ball.
That would be
a good block by Brown, though.
That was what?
That was a good block by A.J. Brown, though.
Great, but that doesn't get me fantasy points.
Too bad. 1st and 10. Eagles have it. Play action. Jalen Hurts.
That was a block in the back.
Throws and
hey!
A.J. Brown. And if you ask him, shall receive, Bradley.
All right, well, now I want an A.J. Brown touchdown.
Too bad. 1st and 10.
But anyway, that should have been illegal block in the back there.
By who?
By the left tackle. Jordan Mailata. Nice. Look at this. He pushes him down at the end. That's a block in the back.
I mean, that's 50-50 for me.
I think it's pretty clear, but whatever.
I mean, I could see where you call it, but I could also see why you wouldn't. Hurts rolls out to the left, points, throws, wide open. The Giants DBs just tired of guarding the guys.
Apparently.
First down, the conduct. What you say?
I said apparently.
Look, that's like the second or third wide open play that they had this year.
I think Drew Phillips plays for the Giants too. That's another Kentucky guy.
Oh,
Dang, we send a bunch of guys to the NFL and also can't win football games.
Yeah, I mean, y'all did get run up at Georgia. My boy Debo.
I know.
In fact, I got some bad stuff to say about South Carolina. Hands up in the middle of Saquon. Saquon gets roughed in the middle.
What does South Carolina have to do with anything?
Man, because their fans keep crying about freaking flags. Because last year, if you don't remember, LSU came back down 17-0, and the referees called flags on 3 South Carolina touchdowns, even though they were blatant penalties, and these guys are going to have to cry. I'm sorry, South Carolina fans, but you cannot yank a quarterback by the freaking jersey collar and not expect a penalty. For South Carolina fans, you cannot blindside block a quarterback and not expect a penalty, South Carolina fans.
Yeah, you're kind of shooting yourself in the foot at that point.
Exactly. How's that our fault? How's that the ref's fault? Y'all were up 17-0, you stupid jackass.
Nice.
First over, wide open. Whew, wide open. Well, he wasn't that open, but hey, Dallas still gets the catch.
I was about to say, he wasn't wide open at all. He caught that through contact. Now, this is a bad spot by the refs. That should be a first down.
I'm about to say, they're marking the yard short. Or they're marking the ball short. Let's see if they move the spot, or is this where it's going to stand?
It appears to be where they're keeping it. I don't think the Eagles are going to challenge.
3rd inches. You know what it's time for. Tush pushies. Or not. No tush pushy. Now the referee is saying blah, blah, blah.
Are they changing the spot?
Giving them the first down.
It took them forever to get around to that.
So no tush pushy. Okay, what are we looking at?
Yeah, that was definitely a first down.
Yeah, that's bleeding first down. Let's see. Yeah, that's first down. First down for days. 1st and 10. Eagles have it. The Giants 12. What's good, JLJ504HD? How you doing, my brother? 1st and 10. Play clock to 3, to 2, 1. Hurts gets the snap off.
Get it?
AJ Brown pushed out of bounds at the 2 or the 3. Or, well, they're going to mark him short of the first down. So
I need this.
Well, now you're probably not going to get it because you're probably just going to give it to Saquon. Okay, Mr. Jake Brown with the interceptions. 2nd down.
I'm not proud of that. What?
Browning's thrown more interceptions last week than Spencer Rattler has all season.
That's why we traded for Joe Flacco.
I think Flacco probably did that too. 2nd one.
Shut up.
You shut up. Hurts rolls out, faces pressure.
Nope.
He throws and it's batted down.
That's what they get for not throwing it to AJ Brown.
Intended for Saquon Barkley. Funny enough, it's 3rd and 1. With 9:02 to go in the half. Salute that. I agree with that, JLJ.
Funnily enough, A.J. Brown's actually doing pretty good for me right now. Well, no, not really.
Some great defense for Holland.
This is just a high-scoring league. All right. Are they going to... Really?
Pushy time. Pushy time. 3rd and 1.
For the whole yard?
Hurts.
That was like a yard and a half. I don't think he got it.
That was kind of far for a tush pushy.
I was about to say that seems dumb.
That's why they need Kellen Moore back, but they can't have him. We call dibs. See where they mark it.
Yeah, that
Okay,
one.
I think he's an injured Eagle player.
Really trying to protect that 1-15 record there, Mikey.
Who?
You.
What about 1-15 record?
You're trying to protect that 1-15 record by making sure the Eagles can't get Kellen Moore back.
I'm confused. What? Oh, wait, what? Why 1-15? What? Does one of our games get canceled?
1-16, sorry.
I'm about to say, if you're going to accuse us correctly. 4th and inches. All right, so Giants use the timeout. It's probably going to be the last time Brian Daboll calls the time for the Giants to lose this game.
It'd be funny if they just tush-pushed again.
Yep. They got to do the tush-pushy.
I think, honestly, they should. Because, like, worst case scenario, you're giving the ball back to the Giants backed deep up in their own area.
Oh, bro, now why we got to watch this game again? That game was so confused. Okay, why you not show that play of the Chiefs and not the last play?
Yeah, they're just trying to do everything they can to keep the Chiefs relevant, even though they suck.
Yep, they do suck it. Mahomes is not that guy. He's just not that guy.
Yeah, I think honestly, I think they maybe might need to consider drafting another quarterback.
Push pushing, that's a first down. Fumble, maybe? No, okay.
You wonder, is Andy Reid on the hot seat?
No.
I'm just trying to create chaos.
Some guys can get a free pass. Andy Reid's one of them.
I don't think he got that. I think it's a turnover.
Well, it's kind of hard to see from that. That's honestly a false start, to be honest with you.
It is also a false start, yes.
But, the referees, though, they're trying to do everything to keep the Eagles relevant.
Yeah, that appears to be the case, because that's multiple missed calls now on the Eagles. Then they gave them... these refs are clearly in league with the Eagles.
Hurts sneaks it. Another tush-pushy. I think he's short. Maybe. I don't know. I can't see the ball. But, yeah, they're marking him short. Second goal. Detroit and Cleveland already beat us by going winless. That is true, JLJ504HC. That is true. But I think he's talking about this season.
Do you see Bobby Okereke on the field here? They're, like, choke-holding that Eagles offensive lineman.
Oh, I missed that. Brian Daboll's pissed, though. That's all I know. Second and goal as we get the nice view of the end zone. How did the Eagles have the ball for 10 more minutes than Giants, yet they're still losing, right? Or they're about to be winning.
And there's the touchdown.
Too pushy. But they did like 3 tush pushies in a row.
Yeah, that's kind of funny.
Yeah, and it's a tutty. Tush push
like,
tutty.
I know people are like, that's not football. But, like, it is football. Like, maybe it's not football. It's actually more like rugby, really. But, like, I think that's...
Jordan Mailata used to play rugby.
We should go back, I think, to, making football more of a rugby type of game anyway. Like, don't get me wrong, I like high-flying passes and stuff like that. But, like, football's supposed to be a violent game of, like smashing people together.
Pause.
Pause what?
Pause.
No.
Okay. Okay, now why you lay down on the field like that?
All right.
Well, I think
the Eagles take the 16-13 lead.
You done not even change the scoreboard for the second quarter.
That's because it's still the first quarter. Don't you know that?
No, it's not.
No, it is. Look at the screen. Look, it says second. It says look, I'm not even sure what you're talking about, Mikey. It says second quarter on my end. I think you're just not paying attention.
I think you're chirping.
Looks like it says second quarter to me.
Bro, we're talking about the same guy that forgot who Drew Brees was.
Who?
Bro, you know you're tripping.
Who?
Drew Brees, the guy that's way better than Jalen Milroe.
Drew Lock? Apparently the Bengals tried to call Drew Lock.
What?
But they ended up getting Joe Flacco.
Why Drew Lock? Why was that your first option?
That wasn't the first option. What was Joe Flacco? That was just another guy we were looking at.
Why would he in your... What, y'all look at that Colts game last year and you think that's Drew Lock?
There weren't exactly a lot of options. It's not like the Packers aren't going to trade us Malik Willis.
There's a bunch of options. You could have tried to trade for Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, Justin Herbert.
Right. I'm gonna go P for the D. Wait, who's on defense?
Prescott.
Who's on defense?
The Eagles are about to be.
Okay, I'm gonna go for the O.
Okay. Sounds like a plan. You could have traded for Joe Burrow. Nah, you already got Joe Burrow, and he's already. So I guess it wouldn't really matter if you had him or not. Anyways, how y'all doing? But what in the world? Don't know what that means. Okay, back to this. Man, I'm monitoring 2 chats at one time. It's crazy. Anyways, let's see if the Giants can make a touchdown. And Kyle Dunn gonna miss some of the game, but we're about to enter a football game because football is the best sport ever. Okay. 6:56, and DJ Davidson he's not walking on his own power, and he's going to the medical tent. So I imagine he's probably out for the game. Jake Elliott on the extra point. Kick is up. It is good as the Eagles go up 17-13, and unfortunately I cannot change the score because it's under Kyle's management. So you're just going to have to look at the wrong scoreboard. 17-13. With 6:56 left in the half. All right, we got the side screen going on. Anyways, the Philadelphia Cheesesteaks just got a touchdown, and they're up by 4 points over the New Jersey Giants. But hey, Giants, like I said, man, look, I don't like you, but I appreciate you for playing the Saints on your schedule. We can always count on the Giants to make us happy because the Saints are just beating Giants every single year, except for 2021, which kind of just now, but you know, we still win. I think we played the Giants almost every single season since, you know, this decade. I think we played them I think we only didn't play them 2 years in this whole decade. Funny enough. All right, yeah, DJ Davidson's getting carted off for time. Well, he's on the bike thing or whatever it's called. Kick is away. It's going to be returned to the 20. Up the middle, past the 30, breaks the tackle or breaks off of a hit and gets it near the 35-yard line. Jackson Dart takes the field. All right, Jackson Dart. See what this first-round rookie can do against the Eagles' defense. 1st and 10 for the Giants with 6:49 left in the first half play. Giants have it at their own 33. Dart. Let's see, Tracy goes in motion. It's going to be a handoff to Cam Scattergood, the other running back, and he gets like 3 yards there. I don't know, I thought he fumbled because I saw the Eagles player knee, and the knee was kind of like the color of the football, so I thought that was a fumble for a hot second. 2nd down. Mainly because I'm thinking about last week well, technically this week, but if you think about it, but, you know, Sunday, that was so people. 2nd and 7, handoff up the middle. I don't know why they handed the ball off again, but, you know. Tyrone Tracy that time gets like a yard or 2, 3rd down. I don't know why they did it again. Like, bro. It's 3rd down for the Giants. 3rd and 6. Gave him the less favorable spot. Jackson Dart. He's a Dart. That's Jackson. Giants have it. Their own 37. The Eagles playing some man-to-man right now. Let's see. Dart signals. He takes the snap. Dart throws. It is caught by Lil Jordan Humphrey, former Saint. 1st down for the Giants, and they move the chains on the 3rd down. First down, Giants. First and 10. Giants have it at their own 46. Robinson goes in motion. Jackson Dart fakes a pitch. Dart stands alone. Dart's going to run it up the middle. Dart gets to the line. Let's see where they spot the football. The ball's across the first down marker, but let's see if the refs keep it there. Because the refs have the ability to move the ball if they want to. All right, so Quinyon Mitchell apparently suffered a hamstring injury and is questionable to return to this game. That's a big blow for Philly's secondary. All right, so they didn't give it to him. So it's going to be 2nd and 1 for the Giants at the Eagles' 45. Theo Johnson in motion. It's going to be a pitch to Cam Skytaboo. Cam Skytaboo's got an edge, and he picks up a Giants first down. Big hit. Well, not a big hit, but, he gets off the hit. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the New York Giants coming up. Okay, G-Men, Cam Skytaboo so far, the rookie has 5 rushes for 18 yards. Not a bad game by Skytaboo so far. See if he keeps it up as Skytaboo ran to the sideline, not because of any injury-related reason. 1st and 10, Giants have it, the Eagles 39, play action. Throws, he's going to dump it off. It's like a bubble screen to Wanda Robinson, but it gets brought down almost immediately by number 20, Felt. Gets like a yard. It's going to be 2nd down for the New Jersey Giants, a.k.a. the Saints' man. The Saints is dummy. The Saints tackle dummy. I guess that's what it would be. 2nd and 9 for the New York Giants. Giants have it inside.
Did I miss anything?
Huh?
Did I miss anything?
Yeah, both teams have 100 points right now.
That'd be crazy.
No, but for real.
Okay, you got me. I thought you were serious that both teams had 100 points.
Jackson Dart throws, caught by Theo Johnson, kind of behind him, but not a bad thing. 3rd down. You do have to update the scoreboard, though. Okay, you just did it.
Yep.
3rd down. The Giants are driving, though. They're in the Eagles' territory. So, 3rd down. Quinyon Mitchell's he also got hurt, so.
That's not good.
And, yeah, well, he actually got hurt earlier in the game that I didn't realize. But DJ Davidson got kind of carted off into the locker room, so he's probably out for the rest of the game. 3rd and 4. Giants have it inside the Eagles' 34. All the 3rd and all the 4s. Jackson Dart stands alone with the back next because he needs a friend. Dart throws, and it's... Oh, I thought that was picked for a second.
No.
Caught by Dylan Hyatt. Let's see where they put the ball.
I think it's a first down.
They're giving it to him. They spot, yep, they're signal first down. I'm not gonna lie, at first I didn't think he got it, but, call first down. Especially since he bobbled it, kinda.
Yeah.
I still don't think he got it.
No, he caught it.
Let's see. But he kind of bobbles at the end, though.
Yeah, but it never touches the ground, though.
It doesn't matter if it touched the ground.
Yeah, it does.
We're just talking about if it was a first down or not.
Oh, well, he was across the marker, though.
Yeah, but, did he have possession when he crossed the marker? That's the thing. Because, once you lose possession, you have to gain it back across the marker for it to be a first down.
He didn't gain possession until he was past the marker, is the point.
Yeah, I don't know. Whatever, 2-man warning.
All right. So let's knock through a couple more of these predictions then. So we got the Chargers going to Miami to play the Dolphins.
Yeah, Chargers win 16-15.
No.
Okay.
It's not going to happen.
Okay, so you think the Dolphins are winning? Interesting.
Oh, I don't think they're... No, I don't think that either. I think neither of these teams are going to win. Because honestly, I don't like either of them right now.
Well, that's not how football works.
Well, technically, Mikey.
Unless
tell that to
the...
I was about to say, tell that to Cowboys and Packers.
Okay.
Okay, but I do think the Chargers are probably going to win this game.
That's nice.
Browns going to Pittsburgh to play the Steelers. And there's very few situations in which I naturally root for the Cleveland Browns, but this is definitely one of them.
I actually got, I guess, kind of an upset alert. Give me the Browns to win 27-19.
That's definitely an upset. The Browns are bad, and the Steelers are apparently not bad right now.
I could actually, because this would be a game the Steelers lose.
It kind of feels like that, but I don't think so. I think the Steelers going to win. I think the Browns are, like I said, bad. There's going to be Dylan Gabriel's second start, or is it second game?
Second start and game.
Okay, second.
Well, no, it's his third game, second start, because he played a little bit in that Ravens game in week 2.
Okay, so it's going to be Dylan Gabriel's second start, and hopefully, if playing against the Steelers, it's going to need to be better than the first one. It's not like the first one was horrible, but it definitely wasn't what you need against the Steelers.
Yeah.
So I think the Steelers are going to take this one, but I really hope I'm wrong. I really do.
Okay.
Next up, we got the Cowboys going to Carolina to play the Panthers.
Cowboys win 30-20.
I agree, and I think that's actually. I think I agree with your scoreline too.
Yeah. Okay, no more predictions. Game got to come back on.
Don't tell me how to live my life.
I will though.
Technically, we probably could get another one in because they're just like showing people fist bumping.
Well, usually this leads to gameplay like right now.
Well, yeah, that's how coming back from commercial break works.
Yep, and now we're about to get to the football game. 2nd and 4, Giants have it, the Eagles 22. Dart takes a snap, play fakes. Dart, pump fakes. Dart, he's stutter snapping. Dart about to trip himself.
Oh!
Dart, he stays on his feet. Dart runs to the 20 and out of bounds at the 15-yard line. First down, New York.
He is something else, I'll tell you that.
Jackson Dart is slippery, man. He kind of reminds me of a mini Russell Wilson.
A mini? He's a much bigger Russell Wilson.
No, like a younger. I meant to say Russell Wilson.
All right. That was impressive.
Yeah, a guy that he could make a play with his feet, but you never see it coming. And also a guy that could also cut the needle if he needs to. Dart, 3 rushes, 36 yards in the tutty. 1st and 10. Giants have it, the Eagles 15. 150 on the game clock, 3 seconds on the play clock. It's going to be a fake handoff just to hand it off to Scottaboo. And he's still fighting, gets across the 10-yard line. He maybe gets down to the 9, maybe. It's going to be 2nd down, depending on where they put this ball. Cam Scottaboo, is he down? I don't know. He was kind of slow to get up there a bit. So, no.
I think he's okay.
1:40 left in the half, and I think someone called a timeout because the clock stopped, so someone called a timeout. What's up, Kirk? Herb Street. And now,
Kirk
Michael.
Cousins.
No.
You know Kirk Cousins is going to be an announcer one day, right?
Probably.
I mean, it just feels like he's going to be like a play-by-play guy at some point. Or a really boring color commentator.
Well, I think Cam Jordan, I think he's destined to be a commentator when he retires.
Cam Jordan?
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
I do. I mean, he already has his own podcast for crying out loud, so he's in the business.
It doesn't mean he's going to be a color commentator. He might just keep doing the podcast. Oh, maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah. He's already kind of started. I mean, he was brought on for some of the broadcasts during the game sometimes, so he's already kind of started doing it. 2nd and 4 to the I think the Eagles called it. 2nd and 4. It's going to be a handoff to Cam Scott up the middle. He's fighting. He's going to be he's still fighting, but he's going to be a yard short. 3rd down.
Yeah, couldn't quite get in there.
Eagles, I think, used their 2nd timeout unless the Giants called it for no reason, but 1:32 left in the half. Eagles call their 2nd timeout. Bro, if the Giants beat the Eagles, I have no choice but to drop the Eagles in my power rankings.
Well, obviously. Which
I would love to do, by the way. 3rd and 1. Bro, the Eagles, they're definitely got top 5 if they lose it. Honestly, even if they win this game from how they're playing, I might drop them out the top 5 anyway. Now, they'll still probably. I mean, maybe, I don't know. They've been kind of looking a little bit sluggish past few weeks. 3rd and 1. Giants. How dare you take my boy Lil Jordan out? Forgot the game. 3rd and 1 for the New Jersey Giants. The G-Men, a.k.a. the the midgets because they were midgets on Sunday. 3rd and 1. Giants are 4 for 5 on third down conversions. Giants have at the Eagles 6-yard line.
We need like
They're
a
right there.
Mikey shit talking the Giants counter.
What?
We need a Mikey shit talking the Giants counter. Now
Darn.
that's how you quarterback sneak for a yard. Not
First
it
down.
takes you 3 tries.
Wait, did you say that we need a Saints shit talk Mikey commentator?
No, I said we need a Mikey shit talking the Giants counter.
Counter. Okay. Because it sounded like you said like 3 different things in one word. 1st and goal. Eagles now have no timeouts. Yeah, I mean, I think I already shit talked them like maybe 5 or 6 times already. But it's going to keep going until they beat us, which they never will. As long as 2021 never happens again. 2021. What a year that was. Lost to the Giants. Ugh. Anyways, 127. Well, that was before I hated the Giants in 2021. But still, bro, that loss, that was probably the worst experience I've ever had as a Saints fan. And I've seen some brutal games.
Are you sure? Are you sure? Because that's not the one you talk about all the time.
I know, but like, bro, the other playoff games, I ain't gonna lie, did not almost destroy my house over.
Yeah,
First
but
and
like,
goal.
you know.
Playoff is dark. Stands alone. He's gonna
Oh, he
go,
dropped
and
it.
it is dropped. My boy Lil Jordan Humphrey dropped the football.
Yeah, I can imagine, you know, Drew Brees throwing an interception. That's got to sting.
Okay. He shouldn't have thrown the interception. I admit it.
Dude, he had that too. You got to catch that, man.
Yeah. My boy Lil Jordan. I mean, he kind of got knocked out a little. I mean, he kind of hit his hand. So.
Yeah, but I mean, he was coming down behind him though. Oh boy!
No touchdown, Cam Scattergood. Couldn't do that on Sunday, but he gets into the end zone today.
All right, so there's another one for the counter.
So where are we at? Like 7?
We gotta be somewhere around there.
And Jackson Dart doing his cringy little dance. 1:19 left in the half. 19-17. Could be 20-17 if they done not miss a damn kick. In fact, Cam Scott, who actually scored a touchdown for the Saints, I'm saying. Kick is up, and what goes up must come down as it's right down the middle. 20-17. He was going to get the ball. 1:19 with no timeout. So that's what? 79 seconds? See what they can do. Who would have thought Giants might go in halftime with the lead?
I'm stunned at what's happening today. Especially with how, you know, like, I mean, last week, man, like, the Giants lost to the Saints. Like, that's pretty bad.
Exactly, bro. Prediction time.
All right. So you got the Rams going to Baltimore, play the Ravens. What do you think happens?
Give me the Ravens to stun the world, 25-23.
Wrong. The Rams are going to win this one.
Okay. What's so funny?
On the last one, hold on. On the last one, so in like normally I like right now I'm putting in who we're picking, and then later on I'm gonna just go in and put a win or a loss depending on how the game goes for us. And so for the Dallas-Carolina game, we both picked the Cowboys, and I just put W for both of us.
Oh, wow.
That's not what I meant to do. All right. Titans going to Las Vegas to play the Raiders in the Why Do We Have to Watch This Football Game Bowl.
You want to know my reaction to this game?
What? Well,
I was like, okay, game over.
Pretty sure this game is going to be taking place while the Saints are playing as well.
No, it's not. Titans win 1960.
Yeah, I think the Titans are going to win. It just kind of feels like. Yeah, you know what? No, I changed my mind. I'm going to take the Raiders.
Okay, but now this game happens after the Saints game.
Oh, okay. Well, so you are going to go to sleep then.
Probably. Well, I don't know. Hopefully I get a different game. Because thankfully it's not primetime or nothing. Honestly, now I kind of want it to be primetime just so I could watch two terrible teams play.
All right, real quick. Before this game starts again, we got the 49ers going to Tampa Bay.
49ers 26-24.
I think Tampa Bay is going to win this game.
Screw you. Kick is away. It's going to be returned. And he fumbles the ball. He muffs it. Picks it up in the end zone.
Ooh!
And he gets down at like the 5-yard line. Now that's something to celebrate over.
There you go. Y'all should be celebrating now.
Bro, he just freaking muffed it, and now they get the ball at the 5-yard line with 1:12 left in the first half. It's going to be closer than most fans expect. I guess, Jim. Tank big speed, bruh. You just got there, too. They finna cut you, and you just got it on the team.
Yeah, so far it has been, Jim. It's been. I mean, the fact that the Giants are winning is probably well beyond whether or not anybody thought this game was going to be close. But I don't think anybody had the Giants leading the game at halftime.
1st and 10, the Eagles have it their own 7-yard line. Hurts takes the snap.
Oh,
Hands
no.
it off to Saquon. Saquon busts one open and gets a first down at the 25. And
I thought
Giants going in.
I thought he was going to be gone when I said that.
I kind of did for a split second. 1st and 10, Eagles running no huddle because they have no timeouts. They have about their own 25-yard line. Hurts takes the snap. Hurts looking, has all day, throws wide open as A.J. Brown. He's going to be just shy. It's 2nd down for the Eagles, and Hurts is saying spike it. Let's see if they actually do it or not. Brown was kind of pulling at his freaking hamstring, so that's not good. So, okay, they're not going to spike it. 2nd and 1, Hurts takes a snap. Hurts drops back. Hurts is going to throw. Caught by wide open A.J. Brown. I fear Brown's not going to make it to the end of this game.
It looks okay to me.
What?
Looks okay to me.
Okay. Why? Well, why would that be okay with you?
No, he looks okay to me.
Oh. I'll go. Well, I don't know. He kind of looks like he's wobbling around out there.
Maybe. I don't know. But, I mean, they're about to go into halftime, so I'm sure he'll probably, like, stretch out and stuff then.
They get 1 for 7 in 2024 from 50 yards. Crazy. 1st and 10. Eagles have it their own 43-yard line. Goddard in motion. Play clock running. Hurts takes a snap. Hurts.
Pass interference.
Incomplete. No flag. Intended for Dallas Goddard. Dane Belton on the coverage.
He pulled and twisted. Like, that's every... They call that every time.
Get over it.
I am over it. I'm just saying I think that should have been pass interference.
Get over it.
I'm not upset about it. I'm just saying I'm analyzing.
Get over it.
That's not how that okay.
Get over it. Get over it. 21 seconds. 2nd and 10. Eagles have it their own 43. 83 in motion. Hurts takes the snap. Hurts is going to roll out. Hurts facing pressure. Hurts is going to throw it out of bounds. In the direction of, I think that's Devontae Smith with 15 seconds left. 3rd and 10, they got like one play to get in the field goal range. Because if they don't get it, if they don't even get 10 yards here, they're either going to punt or just do a Hail Mary and either A, run out the clock, or B, try to score a touchdown. Or they just punt the ball, which I wouldn't do if I was Philly because, hey, it's about a good halftime anyway. Might as well try. 15 seconds left. 3rd and 10 for the Eagles. Saquon's not in the game for whatever reason. Okay, 3rd and 10. Will Shipley's in there. Play clock's running down, the Eagles. Y'all gotta hike the ball now, and I mean today. For some reason, the Giants called a timeout, which I feel like is stupid.
Maybe they just weren't ready to go. I mean, with like, there was almost no time left on the play clock, so.
That's my point.
Well, yeah, but I think the Eagles were about to snap the ball.
They would have. They would have not. No, because by the time it was at 1, they just got into the freaking formation or whatever.
Maybe Brian Daboll is just that nice of a guy.
Maybe. I mean, his job's on the line at this point. He's playing for his life. Coaching for his life, I guess. 3rd and 10.
Wow. Maybe next time around he gets a better coaching job than the Giants.
Maybe. 3rd and 10 for the Philadelphia Eagles. Giants showing no pressure, but they might send, or okay, it looks like they're sending some guys out there. They send some. Hurts takes a snap. Hurts he's gonna run. You gotta hurry. You only got 8 seconds. They're not gonna have to. I don't think they're trying. 4th down. Okay. Yeah, they're not.
Time.
You can't spike it. You can't spike it. You got halftime. They mismanaged the heck out of that clock.
Jalen Hurts wasn't even paying attention, dude. That's on him.
Halftime. Let's see. Dart was darting. Yes, he was. JLJ504 HD.
Unbelievable. You like that. The clock running out's all on Jalen Hurts on that one because he just didn't even realize. I think he forgot what he was doing.
Probably. He probably thought there was more time on the clock.
Can't be doing that. All right. Detroit going to Kansas City. Who do you think's going to take that one?
Lions win 18-16.
No.
So who wins?
No.
What?
No.
What does that mean?
No.
What?
No.
What, when, where, why, how?
Okay, so the Lions are going to win, but not 18-16.
So they're going to win 17-16. Yeah.
They're probably going to win like 50-37 or something. I don't know.
Okay.
A high-scoring game.
Uh-huh.
Buffalo going to Atlanta to play the 2026 Super Bowl champions.
You shut your mouth. Bills win 19-16.
That would be absolutely wild. By the way, if the Falcons like put your hate to the side for a second, just think about how insane that would be if the Atlanta Falcons legitimately just randomly turned things around and won the Super Bowl this year. That'd be crazy.
No, it wouldn't.
Yeah, it would.
No.
You don't even have to be happy about it to recognize how crazy that would be.
No. What's crazy about it? To do what a lot of teams do?
No, because they're bad, and they're kind of like there's not really a whole lot of hope there right now. Yeah, and then they just randomly out of nowhere win the Super Bowl.
Man, just imagine the Titans turning around and win the Super Bowl this year.
That's kind of what I'm saying. Wouldn't that be crazy?
No.
Yes, it would.
No.
Anyway, yeah, the Bills gonna win this game.
Crazy is not happening, but no.
Bills gonna win this game. That's what I mean. That's what I mean. It's crazy because like the idea of that happening is ridiculous.
It's crazy because that fan base does not deserve it, and also their team sucks, and their team is 28-3 all written over it. Anyway, so who's winning this game?
Brutal. The Bills, obviously.
Okay, I'm about to say.
Okay, so the Bears going to Washington to play the Commanders. What you got?
Commanders 29-15.
I got the Bears in this one.
What?
Yep.
That's so stupid.
No, I think the I've seen a lot of up and down from the Commanders, so I don't think that they're like unbeatable or anything like that.
Wait, hold up. I got a comment in my chat that I guess I'm addressing right now. Okay. Both Cams, Jordan, and Hayward would be good commentators / color analysts. How do you feel about that, Kyle?
I think Cam Jordan would suck at it, honestly.
I think he'll be great.
Dude, I'm just saying, every time I've ever heard Cam Jordan speak, I've never heard Cam Jordan speak.
Every time I've heard Cam Jordan speak, it sounds like wisdom.
Okay.
And I'm being dead serious. Like, I'm not trolling. I actually think Cam Jordan would be great at it.
Well, and I'm being dead serious. I've never heard him talk, so I couldn't possibly.
Why are you talking about this subject?
Because you asked. You literally asked. You said, "Hey, Kyle, what do you think about this?"
Okay. Well, maybe here's your homework, Kyle.
Okay.
You gotta listen to every Cam Jordan interview he's ever done.
That's not happening.
Okay. I guess you get the F-. Anyways.
All right. So now we got the game of the week. The New England Patriots going to the Bayou to play the New Orleans Pelicans.
The what? Wrong sport, buddy. No, I got the Patriots winning 31-19.
Yeah, I definitely think the Patriots are going to win this game.
Okay, JLJ504HG says the New York Giants. I don't know what that got to do with what we were talking about.
I forget.
I think he's just making up random names for these teams.
Let me see if I can bring up, because Richard was texting me about this game earlier.
Patriots Saints?
Yeah, Patriots Saints. He says he's kind of nervous. It'd be a Patriots thing to do, and then a Colts. Okay, I don't know. He's basically saying it'd be a Patriots thing to do to lose to a garbage team like New Orleans.
That would be fun.
So that was my whole point. That was my whole point about the Falcons earlier.
You know, however, the only way not the only way, but one of the ways I could see the Saints getting the win is if the Patriots are like so high off of beating the Bills that they just forget to show up.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. So the Patriots are going to win this game.
Oh shoot, they got Stephon Diggs. Never mind. Oh shoot.
He's just going to torture you forever.
No.
All right, and then
the game you've watched,
and then the football game that gets Joe Flacco into the Hall of Fame. We got the Bengals going to Lambeau to play the Packers. And how many points? How many points do you have the Bengals winning by?
7.
Okay, so what's your actual prediction?
Bengals 22-15.
Really?
Uh-huh. What?
Okay. All right.
I thought you'd be happy.
I am happy. Did you not see the smile? It was a very concealed smile, but yeah. I mean, I don't agree with you, but I would love for you to be right and me be wrong in this situation. I'm going to take the Packers because I've got to see more out of the Bengals before I pick them again this entire season. I don't after what I saw the last 3 games. I don't see me picking the Bengals to win one more time this entire season.
You got to update the scoreboard.
I do. It is halftime.
And the Giants have 20.
You have 20.
That don't even make sense.
You don't make any sense.
Okay. That don't got anything to do with what we're talking about.
Didn't see that one coming, did you? No, you didn't. Didn't see that coming.
You didn't see Jalen Murrow being trashed, did you?
No, I didn't, but I admitted that earlier.
Okay. And you don't think I've ever admitted when I go off the rails?
Yeah, like just now. Trying to say the Giants have 20. Trying to say the Giants have 20 when that was clearly wrong when you said it. Now it's correct, but it was not correct earlier. As you could see on the scoreboard, they had 19.
Bruh, the game ended. The first half ended like 5 minutes ago.
I know. I think honestly they're going to be talking about this like on all the sports shows this week. They're going to be like, the Giants were awarded 1 point during halftime. That's never happened before. You know, we're like, we have to have a big conversation. Like, people can be blaming the refs and stuff. It's gonna be a whole. We're going to have to do a whole like emergency podcast about it. You know.
No, only South Carolina fans blame the refs this week.
Okay. All right, well, we've got our prediction set for the week, and I hope you kick my ass again this week, Mikey, because that would mean that the Bengals probably won. So, the records right now, what did you say that you thought your record was?
Well, I labeled my record 43, 34, and 1.
Okay, well you're behind then because like on games because your record right now is 47, 30, and 1.
Okay.
Um,
Updated.
and then my record right now is 49, 28, and 1. So I'm 2 games ahead of you. But if you have another good week and I have another bad week, then you're probably going to be ahead. And frankly, I hope that is what happens because, like I said, if that's the case, that most likely means the Bengals won. And I cannot in good faith predict the Bengals to win anything right now. But I really hope they do.
Patriots, we shut them out.
Do what?
The last time the Saints played the Patriots, we shut them out.
So this one's revenge is what you're saying. What if the Patriots shut the Saints out?
No, we're not the Falcons.
But if you did,
we're not the Falcons.
and then you couldn't talk trash about that anymore.
I'm still gonna talk trash about that. I don't care if the Saints get shut out the rest of their existence. I don't care. I'm still talking trash.
Well, no, you can talk trash. You can't talk trash about that for the rest of the season.
No, I will though.
But you can't talk trash when your team isn't better.
No, I think everybody does that.
I mean,
legally the Saints are better.
I think you physically can, but
exactly. There we go.
Okay, all right. Like you physically can talk trash, even if you can't back it up, but you probably shouldn't.
Okay, bro, you're acting like I'm out on the field not doing my part. It's like, well, what do you want me to do?
Be better.
What, bro? I can't jump into the TV and start playing football myself.
Be better.
At what? Being a fan?
Yes.
What, you want me to do this?
No, I don't want you to do that.
Well, then I don't know what you want from me. I mean, did you not see me react to the Rashid Shaheed touchdown?
How
did. Much more of that do you want?
You know what? I did not actually. No, I didn't see you react to the Rashid Shaheed touchdown. I did see you react to the pick 6 against Patrick Mahomes, and that was funny.
No, you were in my chat when Shaheed scored that touchdown.
Oh, so I guess I did then.
Because I remember when that happened, you were like, "Oh, Mikey is so depressed," but then he immediately reacts when the Saints score a touchdown.
I mean, was I wrong?
I never said you were wrong.
Exactly.
Now, if you excuse me, I gotta go get me some Kool-Aid. Be right back.
He's already on your team.
Too bad.
All right. Okay, so far, I think a lot of people are surprised that the Giants are winning this football game. Can they keep it up? I don't know. They've been doing pretty well so far today. It looks like they brought a pretty good game plan. And the Eagles kind of look like they're on their back foot a little bit. Like, I don't know what's been going on with them the last 2 weeks, but they just do not look like the same team over the last couple of weeks. Losing to the Broncos and now potentially going to lose to the Giants, who like 2 weeks ago, I think we all thought were one of the worst teams in the NFL. And then they lost to the Saints, and I think we all confirmed they were one of the worst teams in the NFL. And now they're beating the Eagles? This season's crazy. This season is absolutely wild. Like you've had some of the worst football play we've seen out of certain teams, including my Bengals the last couple of weeks. But you've also had like some crazy upsets too. Like honestly, it's been a really fascinating season to watch, and there's more confetti.
Yo, Kyle.
What?
Guess who was named NFC Defensive Player of the Week this week?
Drew Brees.
Kool-Aid McKinstry.
Who?
Kool-Aid McKinstry.
Who's that?
So the one time that you do remember Drew Brees is
Also, I literally just referenced Kool-Aid McKinstry like 5 minutes ago.
But yeah, Kool-Aid McKinstry won NFC Defensive Player of the Week. Hey, gain 2 interceptions. We'll do that to you.
Who?
All right, second half. Kick us away. Giants, let's see if they can go up by 2 scores over these pathetic Eagles. Let's see. He's going to return to the 30, and that's where he gets brought down.
All right.
Brian Daboll, probably one of the last halftime interviews he'll do.
Why would this be one of the last halftime interviews he does? Even if he he's gonna get fired. Okay, maybe one of the last ones he does for the Giants, but like he's a pretty well known like guy. Like I wouldn't be shocked to see him get a halftime interview as when he gets another offensive coordinator job.
Hold on. First and 10 for New York at their own 29. Dart in shotgun. Cam Scottaboo motions to the other side of the field. He's going to throw a caught by Scottaboo. And, okay, it's a couple years. I have a question. If the Giants beat the Eagles, did the Saints just beat the Giants then?
Yes.
That makes no damn sense. So you got to drop the Eagles to wherever you had the Saints.
No.
In fact, you got to drop them lower than the Saints.
Well, this one's a fluke, obviously.
How?
Because it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, okay. Maybe you don't make any sense. Scottaboo gets like a few yards. There we go. Why is Scottaboo so short?
Well, running backs tend to be on the shorter side because I think having a low center of gravity makes it good for trying to run through other human beings.
But I'm 6'1".
Well, I'm 6'2". What does that have to do with anything?
Jackson Dart throws.
Dropped it.
Caught.
No, he dropped
it. Zach Bond running with the football, not knowing it was incomplete. Nah, he probably knows. Theo Johnson dropped it, 4th and 2. Let's see what they do here. Honestly, if I was New York, I would say screw for it or screw it. Let's see.
Yeah,
That's
well, yeah, because he never really secures it. So.
But last week you want to call that a catch, but this week now we're calling it incomplete. I'm not bitter.
What does it matter? You won.
I don't care. I'm allowed to be bitter.
When you win?
Yes.
Okay.
Punt's away. Weird looking punt, but it travels. Fair caught around the 12. Eagles football. Jeff's in the chat now. What's up, Jeff? What's good, my brethren?
Oh, it sure is.
There's a flag on the play.
Hello, Jeff.
Flag on the play. Not the flag.
Personal foul
on the Eagles. Oh. On Sidney Brown, a.k.a. brother of Chase Brown.
Which is an interesting thing.
Mm-hmm.
Two people who are making very much less impact than they probably have the ability to in the NFL right now.
Yeah. That's called going to jail.
What?
That's called going to jail.
Jail?
Yeah.
Did Sidney Brown go to jail?
No, but he should.
Why?
Because why does he have a brother in the NFL and they are not good?
It's happened before.
Well, they should go to jail too. You can only have one of them because then you get the names mixed up.
The Eagles quarterbacks coach, I think, is Zach Taylor's brother.
Fun fact, the Saints offensive coordinator is the LSU's quarterback's father.
I'm sorry. He's the passing game coordinator of the Bears. He was on the Eagles in 2020, apparently, so he's been gone for a while.
I don't think was Zach Taylor even on their team in 2020?
Yeah, he's been our coach since 2019.
Oh darn.
Yeah, he was most recently the offensive coordinator with the Jaguars, but right now he's the passing game coordinator with the Bears.
Where was Zach Taylor before he was with y'all?
Rams. He was the passing game coordinator. He basically turned Jared Goff's career around. That's part of why everybody was talking him up. Because before Zach Taylor got there, Jared Goff was looking like a bust.
Okay. Jalen Hurts. I guess that pass hurts. First and 10. Is it just me, or is Hurts having a bad season?
Well, he's definitely not having one of his best seasons.
First and 10. Eagles have the ball like around the 5-yard line, crying out loud. They have it inside the 6, to be honest with you. Hurts is on the center. He takes snap. He's going to hand off to Saquon. And he breaks. He tries to break out of tackle, but was unsuccessful. Second down.
Can we talk about Trevor Lawrence getting stepped on by his left guard and then falling down on the single on like fourth down with the game on the line, or maybe it was third down?
Chris Jones not caring.
And then what?
And Chris Jones not caring.
I don't remember what Chris Jones had to do with that play or not. All I know is Trevor Lawrence like fell over and basically was dead to rights, and then got back up and ran for a touchdown.
A lot of people was giving Chris Jones a lot of flack for that play.
What did Chris Jones do on that play?
Because Chris Jones was standing there not doing nothing, just looking at Lawrence run all over the place. Like they're saying he gave up on the play, which he kind of did. Third down after Barkley loses a couple.
Maybe Chris Jones just overrated.
Maybe he is. Third and 6. But I'm still, like, when I was watching that play, I was looking at Chris Jones. I'm like, brother, what are you doing? Third and 6. Hurts takes the snap. Jalen Hurts. He goes for a deep ball and has a wide open man, and he overthrew him. Devontae Smith was wide open for a touchdown.
Well, that's what he gets for not throwing the ball to AJ Brown. Whoa, that's loud.
Devontae Smith, nobody, and I mean nobody, was even in sight to stop Smith. Maybe one of the safeties could have got there, but no. He had a wide open touchdown. This is why y'all need to kill him more. But no, y'all wanted to treat him badly. Punt. He punts out of the end zone. Punt is away. It travels. Giants are going to get some good field position. It goes out of bounds around the 40. At their own side of the field. But the Giants going to get some good field position. But the Giants got to win this game if they keep playing like this. Bro, the Eagles really should be winning this game right now if Hurts would have hit Smith in stride.
Yeah, okay. I think I'm definitely down for hating on Chris Jones. Don't get me wrong, but what's he really supposed to do here? Like, he's on the wrong side of the field. He probably doesn't want to
throws caught. But the thing was, he could have ran over to that side and stopped the touchdown. Because, Trevor Lawrence fell down. That gives you time to recuperate.
Yeah, but you also, from the position he's in, you can easily take the wrong angle. Now, he doesn't do anything, but it looks it looked like he did react, and he was paying attention, and he did kind of start moving that direction, then quickly realized he's kind of screwed.
From what I was looking at, he could have stopped. He could have at least attempted to stop Lawrence when he got up.
Well, he wasn't anywhere near Trevor Lawrence.
That's because he wasn't going by Trevor Lawrence.
Well, he was getting blocked.
But the thing is, he was getting blocked, yes, but he's supposed to be Chris Jones.
Well, I mean, I do agree he could have showed more fight on that play, but I also think like he wasn't going to do anything on that play.
Well, dang it, he could have tried.
Maybe. Also, fuck Chris Jones, but you know. That's gonna be face mask, by the way.
Brian Daboll saying face mask.
Yeah, it's face mask. I don't know why they're talking about it.
Further foul, face mask, Eagles.
Yeah, I don't know why they had to talk about it so long.
Yeah, face mask on Byron Young.
Yep.
I mean, yeah, he grabbed at the end.
Yeah, I mean, like it looked like it was unintentional, maybe at first. Like at regular speed, maybe the refs saw that he wasn't trying to do it on purpose, but he also like never like he could have removed his hand and didn't.
Yeah. 1st and 10, Giants have at the Eagles' 29-yard line. Jackson Dart takes the snap. Dart, pump fake. Dart is going to throw it to the end zone.
It's going to be holding.
Overthrows him, but flag comes down. And by the way, just so you know, Quinshawn Mitchell is out for the rest of this game.
That's very unfortunate. But what it's also unfortunate is this going to be holding on the Eagles.
Little Jordan Humphrey, my boy. Let's see.
Oh, they're calling pass interference.
No, it's illegal contact.
Oh, okay. So basically, that's basically what I was trying to say, I guess. Because they didn't call holding. But...
Keely Ringo. 5-yard penalty, 1st down. Yeah, he cut him off on the route.
Yeah.
That throw, you gotta let the receiver run the route, whether you want them to run it or not.
Yeah, and if you're gonna get in their way, you got to do it a lot quicker than that.
Yeah. One time I was playing Madden, and I knocked the receiver down to the ground before he even started moving.
That happened to me one time when I was playing football.
Jackson Dart keeps it himself and gets a few yards. But because there's like this one button where it's like, they just like swipe at the guy. And I was just hitting random buttons. I didn't know what I was doing. And I was a cornerback. And the dude hiked the ball, and I accidentally hit the swipe button. And I hit him to the point where the receiver fell down to the ground. And it was a passing play, too, so that limited the receiver.
What was the result of the play?
I think it was just an incomplete pass. It wasn't like nothing crazy. And the Eagles stopped him. He tried to punch the ball out, but it was too late. But yeah, I remember because it was an incomplete pass, and I think he was actually gonna throw the ball to the guy I was knocking down because when I was playing Madden, I saw the quarterback was looking at that side of the field. But then he was knocked down, so then he threw it. And then I think one of my guys batted down the ball. Okay, injured John Michael Schmidt Jr.
Well,
3rd and 3 for the New York Giants. I mean, a few times when I play Madden, sometimes I'd be getting these game-winning touchdowns with no time left. I did that a few weeks ago with Anthony Richardson, believe it or not.
That was another guy who Bengals fans were saying we should trade for. Like, how do you think that helps?
I don't know. I mean, he's young, so I guess you could probably develop him.
But it's not about we need somebody to come in and do stuff now. It's not about we got Joe Burrow. Why would we go get somebody to develop?
Because it'll be funny.
Not for me.
You laugh at my pain all the time.
I think getting Joe Flacco is a good thing.
Weren't you on the side to not trade for somebody?
I was against trading for Russell Wilson and Jameis Winston, who were the guys who were, like if you recall when I talked about, I think I actually said Joe Flacco. Like if you're gonna go get somebody, go get like a Joe Flacco. I think I said that, but I also said that like I can't imagine the Browns would trade us Joe Flacco, or that the Bengals would contact the Browns to trade for Joe Flacco. So that was my problem. But I think I did identify Joe Flacco as like, if you're going to trade for somebody, go trade for somebody like that. Don't trade for Russell Wilson. Like, that's not going to accomplish anything.
Well, thankfully for you, the Bengals had the same mindset as you.
I was also against trading. Like, I wasn't necessarily. I think after the Vikings game, I was very against trading for a quarterback because I'm like, that was a fluky, crazy loss to the Vikings. You know, we should be able to come back from that. After the Broncos game, I was like, okay, this is looking bad, but I still think that they can kind of get this going. After the Lions game, I was like, okay, something's got to change. I wasn't necessarily saying trade for quarterback, but I wasn't against it at that point. But yeah, at one point I was against it, but that was back again. That was like 2 weeks ago when we lost to the Vikings.
Okay, I'm assuming his nose is bleeding.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he got slapped. But yeah, 3rd and 3. You heard Browning said he was pissed at himself after they traded for Flacco?
I sort of. I'll say more about that here in a sec.
3rd and 3. Dart takes a snap. Jackson Dart rolls out to his left. Dart is going to take off, and he got the first down.
So Browning said that after they announced that Flacco was starting, not after they traded for Flacco. And he said he was pissed at himself. A lot of Bengals fans are upset at him. That was a gutsy play there by Jackson Dart, by the way.
Yeah. 1st and 10. Let's see if they fumble the ball here like they did on Sunday. Jackson Dart.
That was nowhere
to the end zone. Incomplete. And Low Jordan Humphrey, I think, is trying to call for a flag, but he doesn't get it that time.
I think he's just not a very good player.
Who?
Lil Jordan Humphrey.
Shut your mouth.
He's been bad all game.
No, he hasn't. He made that one catch in the 1st quarter.
Okay, he made the one catch. Every other play's been bad.
He made a great catch. But that is a flag, though.
No, it's not, because that wasn't catchable.
I didn't.
That was an overthrow by Jackson Dart.
Okay, I think you were an overthrow by Jackson Dart.
I think
the pitch to Cam Skyboo, and Skyboo runs over a guy and gets a 1st and goal.
All right. So yeah, Jake Browning, like a lot of Bengals fans are pissed at him right now because Jay Morrison, who in general I've really respected throughout the years, but he goes and puts out this like clickbait bullshit fucking way of framing Jake Browning's quote. Like, he was talking to the media about like getting benched, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I'm pissed," and like, you know, I should be pissed. Like, if I wasn't pissed, then I don't deserve to be in this locker room. And it's like, nothing he said was wrong, and Bengals fans are like over here slamming the guy because they're like, "Oh, you're not taking responsibility for your problems." Like what are you talking about? He said, like, he also admitted. That's a touchdown, by the way.
Okay, so was fighting, and he gets in for the touch. Well, let's see if they call it a touchdown.
And they're calling it short.
Refs are pointing like different directions. Dart is celebrating. Ref is doing whatever he's doing. Okay, I don't think he was in the ground. Alright, continue what you were saying.
Hold on. That's okay. So, a bunch of Bengals fans are criticizing Jake Browning. That's a face mask, by the way.
That's a touchdown.
I think it is barely, but and then he fumbles too.
No, that's a touchdown. I would challenge it.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah, that's in. The ball went over the line. That's absolutely a touchdown.
I'm challenging that if I'm Dayball.
No question, that's a touchdown.
And even if that is a fumble, the Giants recovered it.
Well, yeah, but you can't advance the ball on a fumble.
No, that's only for like the final 2 minutes.
Oh.
And on a 4th down. And they gave him the touchdown.
Okay. Yeah, it was definitely a touchdown. But like, okay, so I guess you can advance, but you can't toss the ball forward is the point, and then recover the fumble there. Well, that's essentially what happened. Because like when he lost control of the ball, the ball was not across the goal line. Now, it had previously gone across, which is why they gave him the touchdown. But if they were trying to say he did not get the ball across, then at the point he fumbled, it was back behind the line. But anyway, Jake Browning.
Hold on, before you do that, you got to update the scoreboard. It's not halftime and 27-17.
So Jake Browning.
You got like every single quarter wrong except for the first.
You got every quarter wrong except for the first.
I'm not doing the quarter.
Yeah, you're not, are you? Didn't see that one coming.
You're not doing it either, clearly.
You didn't do it either.
I did on Sunday.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
Because you don't have my scoreboard.
I have my scoreboard.
Yeah, it's a different scoreboard.
It's called StreamYard Sam.
Different scoreboard, though.
I literally don't care.
I do.
Saints still won.
So anyway, Jake Browning said, like, I forget the exact quote, but it was basically, like they were talking about him being benched, and he was like, oh yeah, I'm pissed, and like I should be pissed. Like if I wasn't pissed, then I frankly, if I wasn't pissed, then I don't deserve to be in this locker room. He's pissed because he's competitive, and he knows he fucked up. He never said that he didn't fuck up. The one thing that he said that a lot of Bengals fans are taking issue with, and I think it's being A, overblown by these Bengals fans, and B, framed in a shitty light by Jay Morrison, who in general, like I said, I've respected for years, but I do not like the way he's framing this at all. Because he's kicking a guy when he's down for clicks is what he's doing. But Jake Browning, he said, he was like, I take my responsibility for everything that happened, but I also don't think it was all just me. I think there were, or he didn't say that exactly, but he said there were a lot of reasons why the offense was not performing correctly. And that's, maybe that went a little above what you needed to say there. Maybe he could use a little bit more tact there. But people are crawling all over this guy like he's trying to say, like, it's not my fault that I threw 3 interceptions. Like, that's not what he's saying. He's pissed, and he's clearly pissed about the situation. He's clearly pissed about himself.
Yeah, next week we get to call the Bengals game.
We sure do. Together. Hopefully Joe Flacco can get some magic going by that game.
Yeah. It's going to be weird that you're not doing the play-by-play for the next Bengals game.
Yeah, but I think I'd rather do the reactions anyway.
Dang.
Now, I'll tell you one thing. I am not if you are behind me, I am not holding back my reactions during a Bengals game. You can go fuck yourself.
Nah, I feel you. I mean, hey, I would say the same thing for a Saints game.
Yeah, I feel that. But it's also weird that I'm ahead. Like, this has never been the case before. It's just that, like, now that I'm, like, watching on the actual services themselves instead of the way I used to do it, I'm apparently ahead now.
Why is Jameis Winston on the field? Why are they showing him clapping?
Because he plays for the Giants, I guess.
Man, I love my boy Jameis. Oh, that's the fourth Saints play. Okay.
Yeah, well, I still have yet to see a former Bengals player.
Other than Jakey boy. 1st and 10.
Well, okay, other than Jake Elliott.
Jalen Hurts, high snap. Takes a snap. Hurts is looking. He's going to scramble. He's going to throw on the run. It is caught by Goddard. And he just destroyed number 20. He just destroyed Cordell Flot's whole career with that. Probably not that, but, first down, as Kaylee Hartung is reporting. That's funny. I have a friend named Kaylee.
It really did look like Cordell Flott just, like, kind of bounced off him the way, like, a fly would bounce off of a dog.
Oh, that's nice. 1st and 10. Eagles have it their own 44. Hurts, you have 75 years to hack this ball. Come on. Hurts is a high snap, play action. This center's been doing a lot of high snaps.
He's got so much time to throw the ball.
Hurts has time to make a sandwich back there. He rolls
Pretty
out
much.
And all that time, he finally finds A.J. Brown. Second down.
He really did have time to make a sandwich back there. That was crazy.
He had the same. Bro, he had so much time. He could probably sign the Declaration of Independence and probably even write the Declaration of Independence.
Good Lord.
Let's see. Yeah, he's in.
And then eventually you had Dexter Lawrence get free and chase him down. But even then,
I think he's still cap possession.
even then, he probably had time to make a second sandwich.
Probably. He probably had time to give somebody a third sandwich.
Right. He's probably sitting there. He's got it.
Well, it's about if he comes down with it or not.
Oh.
Let's see.
I mean, it does hit the ground, but I don't think he ever loses possession.
I think that might be the Jesse James rule.
And he's bringing the ball in too, just barely, but he's bringing the ball in.
I mean,
they're saying it's no okay. They're saying it's no catch.
Yeah.
I mean,
Jesse James rule.
Which was stupid when it happened. I mean, it wasn't stupid because it was hilarious, but as far as being objective goes, it was stupid.
Yeah, that was Calvin Johnson / Jesse James rule, depending on who you want to go with. So he did all that time. He made all them sandwiches for nothing.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, this dude was looking on his phone for trying to get a DoorDash order in while he was in the backfield waiting for somebody to get open.
This dude had time to watch the whole Carl Phelps episode that dropped today.
This dude was trying to find a totally legal stream of the Giants-Eagles game on his phone.
For real. All right, 7 minutes left in the third. 2nd and 10 for Philly. Eagles have it. They're on 44. Goddard in motion. Hurts takes a snap.
Whoop,
and they bring pressure. Hurts gets around it. Hurts is going to run and slide after a 3-yard pickup. Maybe 4, depending on if the rush is generous or not. It's 3rd down.
This drive is some of the most exciting play that Jalen Hurts can muster, all to gain about 3 yards total.
Mm-hmm. 3rd and 7. It's my B-day. Let's go, John. So happy birthday, fella.
Dude, motherfucker over here has freaking cats for eyebrows. Did you see that?
What's wrong with the cats?
You're not supposed to have 2 of them on your face.
Okay. Hurts.
Finally taken down.
Burns gets him down to the ground. Brian Burns gets him.
Good effort by Brian Burns to stick with that, even though it was initially poor tackling, but he manages to stick with it and get him down. That. What'd you say?
Chris Jones couldn't do that.
I thought you said Daniel Jones couldn't do that. I'm yeah, he's a quarterback.
You're right. Daniel Jones really can't do that because he can't play defense.
Dude, did you see Brian Burns basically trying to kick that ball out of Jalen Hurts' arm? Look at this. He tries to fucking knee the ball out.
Yeah, punt is away. 4th and 16. He fields it for no reason.
Well, right. Why? What was the point of that?
I'm surprised he didn't throw a flag for that because he kind of hit him out of bounds.
Well, I think he was trying to stay in bounds is the argument.
But he should just let that go out of bounds. He risked getting hurt for no reason.
Yeah, I mean, it didn't really change anything, but there was no need for it.
Yeah, I mean, it's only 2025. Oh, strangers in the chat. Totally legal is called prime. LOL.
Totally legal is called prime? Well, that's actually legal. I wasn't talking about that. I don't like paying Amazon for anything. I'm very much an anti-Amazon type of human being. I think they're an evil, terrible company and don't deserve anybody's money. But I like watching football too. What'd you say?
I think you're an evil, terrible company.
I'm not a company. Although, I probably am going to start my own company here relatively soon.
That's nice.
Because I got a lot of, business stuff going on, and I think I need to incorporate for, legal and tax reasons.
Interesting.
And plus, if, ever I make any money off of this YouTube channel, it'll probably be helpful to have a business already set up.
Yeah.
LLC, yeah, that's definitely the direction I'll be going, stranger. LLC is definitely the way to go when you're small.
How's your baseball team doing? The Reds.
Are you genuinely asking?
Yeah. I don't watch baseball.
Oh, they lost.
Oh.
They're out. I mean, I didn't expect them to beat the Dodgers. I was shocked they made it in the first place.
Well, actually, no, I do watch baseball. I just don't watch the MLB baseball.
I saw the Yankees lost, and that made me happy.
So, like, they're eliminated too?
Apparently, I guess. I don't know. I assume so.
I think I did hear the Yankees got eliminated. I think they were one of the teams I heard that got eliminated.
Yeah. I don't even know who's left.
Neither do I. I don't even know any baseball teams other than the main ones and the Reds.
Other than the main, who are the main ones?
Like the Dodgers, the Yankees, teams like that. Right. The ones that get talked about every single day.
So the Blue Jays, by the way, beat them.
Oh, okay. Dart throws caught by Jalen Hyatt. It's tackled by old dude over there. Second down.
So right now, so apparently you've got the Dodgers and the Blue Jays are two of the final four teams, and then it's the Detroit Tigers and the Seattle Mariners on one side, and then on the other side it's the Brewers and the Cubs. So go Blue Jays! Oh, Canada.
Play action, Dart. He's going to try to scramble out. He successfully does it. And he gets like 2 yards.
Some of these plays is just like the most, like some of the most impressive quarterbacking you'll see behind the line of scrimmage, only to get barely anything done ahead of the line of scrimmage.
And Reed Blankenship is down on his, you know what?
Asshole.
Yeah, that.
Oh, Cooper DeJean looks like he's having some issues too.
Cooper DeJean is like wobbling his knees right now.
That's not great.
Reed Blankenship's not walking on his own power, but he's kind of limping too. And so is DeJean. He's also limping.
Looks like he's had a lot of blood on his leg too. Not DeJean, but the other guy.
DeJean, he's walking into the huddle, but
he's limping into the huddle and then limping into position on the field. Like, what?
Yeah, this is poor play. But if DeJean goes out on this play, I blame Sirianni full head.
Yeah, like.
Jackson Dart takes a snap. Wide open. Wan'Dale Robinson. He's got hit on his head. First down.
He's like. That looked like tackling back in Madden like 2000. That looked like bad video game physics the way that went.
Exactly. Like this man literally did a whole headstand.
He like bounced off of his fucking shoulder on the other side that got tackled.
Yeah, bro. 1st and 10. Giantschat at their own 33-yard line. Dart takes a snap. Dart checks it down. Caught by Wan'Dale Robinson. Check down city. Second down.
As long as they're checking it down to my boy, I'm happy.
I thought A.J. Brown was your boy.
No, he's my fantasy guy. But Wan'Dale Robinson was a Kentucky Wildcat, so I like him.
LSU's wide receiver U, as long as we all agree on that. Second.
I don't agree on that. I think Kentucky's wide receiver U.
Okay. Dart goes for a deep bomb.
We got the GOAT. Actually, no, you know what Kentucky is? Kentucky is quarterback who turns into a wide receiver U.
They're also the quarterback that likes to eat mayonnaise in their coffee.
We don't have to talk about that guy.
No, we don't.
He didn't become a wide receiver in the NFL, but Randall Cobb did, and Wan'Dale Robinson did, and I think there was another guy.
Well, Robinson played. Didn't Wan'Dale Robinson go to Alabama?
No, he played at Kentucky.
Oh, I thought he went. I could have swore he was out of Alabama.
No. He might have been at Alabama at one point, but he was most recently at Kentucky.
Oh, I thought he was drafted. I'm probably thinking someone else.
Yeah, no, he played he played at Nebraska.
You know
for a couple years.
What's his name? The dude that was drafted by Houston, John Mechie. That's what I was thinking of.
How the fuck did you get John Mechie and Wan'Dale Robinson confused?
I don't know. They kind of look similar when I looked at their picture before. I don't know.
But their names aren't even remotely close.
But their pictures kind of look similar, so that's why.
But he's got a helmet on right now.
I don't care. They're an 8.
Okay.
Jackson
Woo!
Dart throws wide open. Theo Johnson first down.
Jackson Dart's taking control of this game, man.
The Eagles kind of suck.
They kind of look like it right now, for sure.
Yeah. Hey. They deserve this for all the nasty stuff they said about Kellen Moore. This is so funny. I'm so happy. Look at our little children beating up on the Eagles. They're making Daddy proud.
They're all older than you.
But they're making Daddy proud. Dart gets sacked.
Oh, no. Jackson Dart might have a concussion.
He's down. Oh, no, that's a bad sight to see.
Yeah, he got smacked, dude.
Oh, no. He's not getting up.
Yeah, I think, like I said, I think he's got a concussion. And that is a depressing sight to see, is Russell Wilson getting ready to throw, because there's still 3:17 left in this in the third quarter. Look at this. He just runs straight. Yeah.
I don't know if it's a concussion, more of just like a.
Maybe, I don't know. It's just the way his head snaps back.
Maybe, I don't know. But if the Giants lose this game now because Russell Wilson stinks it up, bro, you know how they will react.
I'm going if the Giants lose this game because Russell Wilson has to go in, then I'm going to personally stalk every single Bengals fan on Twitter who was clamoring for the Bengals to trade for him, and I will just spam them endlessly with used car warranty ads.
Why?
Because I hate them.
Used car warranties?
Yeah, you know, like you get those, like, I mean, you probably don't, but like you know, adults who have like cars often get like these phone calls of scammers trying to be like, hey, have you heard about your car's extended warranty? And it's almost always a scam. Actually, no, it is always a scam. And they're just trying to get your personal information and stuff like that. So I'm just gonna.
What does that have to do with Russell Wilson?
I'm trying to think of bad things I can do to the Bengals fans who wanted the Bengals to trade for him.
So that's the first thing you sent them?
Yes.
You could have sent them a picture of the Steelers with doo-doo on their face, but
well, they would like that.
Oh yeah,
I would like that too. These are still Bengals fans. These are my people.
You could send a picture of Bengals players with doo-doo on their face.
Why would I do that? That would be bad for me.
But they would hate it.
Yeah, his neck just totally snapped back. If Russ loses this game, fire the scriptwriters. It's true.
Yeah.
I love the extended warranty offers on my 2001 truck with 280,000 miles on it. Yep. That's my point.
It should have been 283,000 miles.
Why is that, Mikey?
Because 283, 28, 3.
Okay. I need like a booing sound effect.
No. 20 to 3 are the best numbers to ever exist.
You know what's like? You know what's funny? I fucking completely totaled my my old Nissan Sentra, and
well,
I had to like.
Off the field on his own power.
I had to I had to rebuild it, like the whole front end, because like they tried to, like, because the insurance company totaled it, and I, you know, it was my fault, so I wasn't gonna get a new car, so I had to rebuild that car.
Wilson takes a snap, hands off to Cam Scott, or no, that's Aaron Tracy. He gets like 3 yards there. It's third down. Oh, he still fell backwards.
And
Third down.
I'm pretty sure I got more extended warranty calls after I totaled that car than before I totaled it, which just blew my mind. Like, if this was a real thing, you wouldn't be giving me an extended warranty on this thing. I've already violated the warranty.
Well, that's nice. 3rd and 9 for the Giants.
What an absolutely...
Giants,
what a gut punch this is, by the way.
Jalen Hyatt in motion. Russell Wilson. I repeat, Russell Wilson. Robinson goes in motion. Russell Wilson. I repeat, delay of game.
What the fuck are you doing, Russell Wilson?
That was
Oh my
late.
god.
Why are y'all booing?
Because it's Russell Wilson's their quarterback all of a sudden. I'm rooting for the Eagles now.
I'm not.
I'm rooting for the Eagles now. Go Eagles. This would just be such a fucking exclamation mark.
With the 9. Brian Dable was even pissed. Giants going to punt the ball. Punter standing at the 45-yard line. The Scottish Hammer. The punt is away. And that is a weird-looking punt.
Dude, Jackson Dart was about to put the Eagles away. And Russell Wilson's done give him a fucking second chance in the game.
It would be funny if the Eagles win this game, though. Cam Scott would be winning to the 10th to make sure Dart was okay, I guess.
Because he knows they're screwed without him.
Yeah.
And did you see Brian Daboll getting pissed at the like the medical guy? Like, I think it doesn't sound like it's good news.
Yeah.
Especially because he's still in there.
Well, Jackson Dart's out for the rest of his career now.
Well, I think he's out for the game for sure. That sucks so hard, dude. That's the biggest fucking gut punch.
If Russell Wilson's their quarterback, that would just suck.
That would be really funny, actually.
If they hand off Saquon, bro, Saquon's not been having a good game against his former team. He had like 3 good plays.
Yeah, the first like 3 drives he was good, and then ever since then he's been bad.
Mm-hmm. I don't even remember the last time he got a yard.
You can just read their you can read the energy of the conversation. He's like, I'm sorry, Jackson can't come back for this game.
2nd and 10. Eagles have at their own 12-yard line. Dodson in motion. Hurts, another high snap.
Why?
And Saquon and...
Why are you doing that? The Eagles are stupid.
That's
maybe
they don't have Kellen.
I was just about to say that. Maybe they do need Kellen Moore back.
Exactly. They don't have Kellen Moore.
What the hell was that play call?
It's like Kellen Moore, like, bro, y'all. It's like that saying goes. End of the 3rd quarter, you better change the scoreboard. By the way, Kyle.
Yeah, Jackson Dart does look okay right now, like on the sideline, but that doesn't mean he's coming back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but it's like, my God, I just feel for that kid though.
Oh yeah.
It's like, man, he was doing so well. The Giants probably would have scored a touchdown that drive. So,
yeah. Like that was the put away drive.
Yeah, man. Just like that. If the Eagles win this game, man, I'm still not. I still might drop them in the power rankings.
I think that'd be a little silly.
I mean, I'm not gonna drop them too far, but I still will drop them if they lose.
Who's your number 2 team?
Huh?
Who's your number 2 team?
The Eagles.
Oh, who's your number 3 team?
Bills.
What if the Bills lose?
Then they both can drop down together.
Who's your number 4 team?
I don't remember.
What if they lose?
Then they can all drop down in happy land.
What if all of your top, like your number 2 through number 11 team all lose?
Then they make my life difficult. And then I'm going to have to hire a hitman.
It doesn't seem very smart.
Bro, I'm a Saints fan. You think I'm smart?
No, that's true.
Exactly. Don't judge. If my team's not smart on the field, then why? Then don't expect me to be a smart person right now.
I don't know about that logic, but okay.
It's like what JB said. My quarterback can't read defenses, so excuse me if I'm a slow reader.
What?
That's what JB said.
Who?
The Tom Grouse character.
Oh, I don't remember that.
Well, when Andy Dalton was our quarterback, funny enough, he was like, my quarterback can't read defenses, so excuse me if I'm a slow reader, because he was reading the Harry Potter series.
Wait a minute. Andy Dalton can read defenses. Like, that was never Andy Dalton's problem.
Not in 2022.
I mean, I think...
Not in 2022.
I think he gets flustered in the pocket, but I don't think reading defenses is his problem. Like, reading defenses ahead of the snap. I don't think that's ever been his problem.
He could not read a damn defense to save his life.
I think he couldn't see the field.
Well, then you shouldn't be out there.
I mean, maybe that's true. I'm just saying I don't think reading the defense was his issue.
He can't read nothing. Jalen Hurts takes a snap from the end zone. Hurts is looking. Hurts has all day to freaking make a hot pocket. Throws. Caught by Saquon. Saquon tries to bust a move on him, and he's fighting. Maybe gets it to the 20, but it's going to be 4th down. If you're the Eagles, do you go for it? Probably not. But just point.
Absolutely not. Why the hell would you go for it? It's the 4th quarter, barely.
Kyle, let me ask you a question.
What?
Why does it say quarter 2?
Oh, because I hit the wrong button. Oh no, because I updated the quarter 4 to quarter 2 earlier. That was where it messed up.
Bro, you are literally confusing yourself, and you're going back in time right now.
You're
more than 2. Punt is away. Pretty good punt. Let's see. If he was at the 20, Darnashevsky, he's untouched going to around the 35 before it gets brought down. Giants ball. All right, Dart is coming back out onto the field.
Well, that's good news.
So it's obviously not concussion what he suffered. Hopefully, there's not like a Tua Tagovailoa thing.
What? How do you feel if you're Russell Wilson right now? Because you just got booed after throwing like 2 passes, and now the entire city of New York is like basically celebrating like it's New Year's Eve because you're not on the field anymore.
First of all, it was only 1 pass. Second of all, I probably would feel like jumping off the Empire State Building. It's a handoff of Duno Skynabu, which, funny enough, is in New York, so it wouldn't be that far of a drive. Anyways, 2nd down. Jackson Dart, 3rd quarterback in NFL history with 50-plus rushing yards in each of his first 3 starts, 51 yards tonight with Lamar Jackson and Jalen Hurts.
I thought you said that because the Empire State Building is in New York. You just said that off the top of your head for no reason.
Yeah.
It's not even the tallest building in the United States anymore.
Well, King Kong got killed on it, so that's the building I refer to.
Okay.
2nd and 7.
Yeah, I think Russ lives in his own little world, honestly. Ooh, nice catch.
Ooh, caught by Hyatt, I think.
Yeah, it was caught.
No, I think it's incomplete.
They're saying it's incomplete. I think he caught that.
Adoree Jackson, former Giant. Let's see. Does the ball ever hit the ground? Dart throws.
Oh, yeah, okay, fair enough.
I couldn't see it.
Well, yeah, because the ref got in the way, but I think you can kind of see it does hit the ground.
I don't know. I think that's a catch, personally. But 3rd and 7. 13:07 left. Dart takes a snap. Dart, more like fart, as he throws wildly. What's so funny?
That was stupid.
But, bro, I said, did you not hear what I said, bro? That was so perfectly timed.
Yeah, I did hear what you said. That's why I laughed.
It's like, and he didn't even throw the pass when I said fart. I was like, Dart, more like fart, and then he throws like fart. Well, to be fair, the ball got batted down.
Well, I also had JB in my head when you said that.
Because he called the Atlanta dude fart.
Yeah.
Come on, fart. 4th and 7, Scottish Hammer.
And
he punts it.
Man, that's a terrible punt.
And Dotson's going to field it. Dotson running all around the defense, and he just scored a touchdown. Not I'm playing. But it's the Eagles' ball.
You know I'm ahead of you.
I really don't care. 12:51 left. Jalen Hurts, Jackson Dart.
What if Jackson Dart was a Falcons fan?
I don't know.
I'm just saying the fart would be funny.
Oh, that would be funny.
All right. I am gonna go. Who's on defense?
The Giants.
Okay, it doesn't really matter. I'm gonna go get coffee.
Okay, you do that. Bye, Steelers fan. Oh, you scared me. What team was Jackson Dart a fan of? Now I'm curious. If this actually says Falcons, that would be so hilarious. The Yankees, I don't care. Fell. Okay, you want to do the complicated route. As a child, oh my God, no. Hold up. I was halfway through a commercial by the time we made that call. What call? Shit. Hold on. Gotta get back to the game now because the TV gotta do TV things. Running to the kitchen door. Sorry, I'm here for some. It's good to see. All right, 1st and 10 for the Eagles. They have at their own 34-yard line. Jalen Hurts. Devontae Smith in motion. Hurts takes a snap. Jalen Hurts throws, caught by Smith. Wide open, and Smith gets brought down by Tyler Nubin, but it's a 1st down for the Eagles. All right. Eagles offense by half. 1st half, 35 plays, 224 yards, 18:22 off the clock. 2nd half, 11 plays, 36 yards, 6:32 off the clock. So, yeah. Giants definitely dominated this game in the 2nd half. 1st and 10, Eagles have it at the 50. Hurts takes a snap. Jalen Hurts is going to throw it, and it is incomplete. Devontae Smith trying to go up there, but it's a flag. A flag comes out. This might be DPI on a Debo. What else is there? Former Saint. So trust me, I know a little bit about Paulson Debo. Let's see if they call it on him, or if they call something completely different. That was interference. Yep. Pass interference on Paulson to Debo. I love a Debo, but something that Debo has problems with is PIs. I knew that for his first 4 years of his career when he was a Saints player. I love a Debo, but PIs was his problem. Clearly, he ain't fixed the problem yet. 1st and 10 for the Giants, the Eagles. Eagles have it at the Giants' 25-yard line. Jalen Hurts takes a snap. Hurts dumps it off. Caught by Dallas Goedert. Goddard gets a first down for the Eagles. Tyler Nubin brings him down from behind. But Eagles first down. They put it on the line. So, let's see. Let's see. Giants 14 coverage penalties this season, most in the NFL. And those are pass interference, holding, and illegal contact. 1st and 10. Eagles have it at the Giants' 15-yard line. Let's see if they can get a touchdown before Kyle gets back. Jalen Hurts throws, and it is incomplete. A.J. Brown's on the ground, and the ref throws a flag. A.J. Brown, he's slow to get up. He's getting help from an Eagles teammate. A.J. Brown's walking on his own power now. Are they going to call it on the Debo again? All right, so they're saying no penalty. Saying no penalty, so I guess they picked up the flag. What?
What'd I miss?
The Eagles are driving. They're at the 15-yard line now. Debo, my boy Debo, did something that he did as a Saint a lot, which kind of annoyed me with pass interferences. All right, 2nd and 10. Eagles have it with 11:36 to go in this game. All right. Eagles have it at the Giants' 15. Hurts. Let's see if this hurts the Giants. Takes a snap.
Oh!
And it's intercepted to the 20, 30, to the 50.
That's your boy.
To the 30, and it's intercepted by LSU brethren, Cordell Flott. Just like this, the game went from the Eagles going down 3, or only being down 3, to the Giants maybe going up again. My LSU brethren.
Giants fans starting to have a little bit of a heart attack after that series of events, but that probably makes you feel pretty good.
Yeah.
Damn, that was almost a pick 6 too.
Yeah, bro, I thought he was gone. Cordell Flott was one of the best corners at LSU. Wasn't the best on the team, but he was up there.
Dude, that is a skinny human being. Holy shit.
I know.
Like, it's wild to see him out here on a football team with a build like that. Holy shit.
Intended for Jahan Dotson.
What does he weigh, like 7 pounds?
1st and 10. Jackson Dart's going to keep it. Dart picks up a couple yards and then gets slammed to the ground. Dart got up, and I think he's looking for a flag, but he doesn't get it, which, I don't know why.
All right, Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah. 2nd down, Giants. Jalen Hurts, that's his first interception in his last 305 regular season passes. Snaps the longest streak, or the longest active streak in the NFL. Second and 7 for the New York Giants.
Guess he's just as bad as Jake Browning now.
Okay. He's definitely not a good quarterback right now. And that's definitely a false start. Number 72 was already moving to the left side of the field before the ball even got snapped.
Nicknamed the guy Chihuahua.
Who?
Chihuahua. That's how you pronounce that, right?
That's Jermaine Eluminor.
No. Stranger's comment. That's how you pronounce that, right? Chihuahua.
Oh, I guess.
No, Mikey, it's Chihuahua.
Oh, okay. So why are you saying it wrong?
Because I'm just being a dick.
Okay.
All right.
2nd and 12 for the Giants. Jackson Dart takes a snap. Hands it off. No, Dart keeps it himself.
Dude,
and
I
he
don't.
gets some yardage.
I don't like some of these hits he's taking, dude.
You're good.
Especially after he just went out, like with a head injury.
He's talking some smack. Not surprised we didn't see a flag get thrown. Third and 8 for the New Jersey Giants. What's up, Jerry? Gotta love these crooked. What's up, Jerry? Hold on. Let me see what you said. You gotta love these crooked shit zebras. Talking about the referees. Yeah. Third and 8. All right, Eagles
Jackson Dart, man.
Dart throws it up, and it is Jalen Hyatt.
Dude, that was a hard catch. Give him a break.
No.
That would have been like a highlight reel type of catch.
With the flag on the play. First down, Giants.
Oh, they got pass interference though.
Yeah, pass interference on the Eagles. Bro, why is Aaron Stinney just standing there with his hands up? P.I. on Keely Ringo.
Damn, it's crazy that the Giants just like found clones of themselves to play this week instead of the players who played last week.
Last week was so much fun.
Yeah, it's crazy that there's an entirely different set of human beings who played this week than last week.
Obviously. I mean, shoot, Lil Jordan Humphrey's playing this week. First and goal. Dart under center, takes the snap, hands it off. Touchdown! Cam Scottaboo, I think. Yep, the ref's coming in for the touchdown. Cam Scottaboo he couldn't do that Sunday, but he did a backflip, which he also didn't do Sunday.
Well, yeah, that's what I said. They had a completely different set of human beings last week.
Yep, Saquon, man, what a return to New York. Well, technically, this isn't his first return to New York because he obviously went to New York last year. But, brother, this is how you showing up your former team? Gotta love Jameis.
Yeah, I will say, for all the talk about how good Daniel Jones looks this year in Indianapolis, if they're replacing him with Jackson Dart, maybe that works out for both sides.
Yeah. 9:41 left. Let's see if he makes this kick. It's now basically a blowout at this point. Kick is away.
Dude, this kicker, man.
That was a weird like hold and snap type of thing.
Yeah, I don't know what exactly is going wrong with their operation, but whatever. All right, Giants. That's crazy, honestly, that the Giants just scored
Scoreboard.
That's what I'm doing right now.
Well, do it faster.
If the Giants don't choke against Mikey's Saints, they're 3-3. Frickin' 3-3. Yeah. Is that a good thing,
yeah.
Mark?
But guess what?
Says the 1-4 team.
Okay, says the team that did not. Says the team that got their ass whooped on Sunday.
Says the team that won their first game on Sunday.
Says the team with 0 Super Bowl rings.
Says the team with 0 hope of winning a Super Bowl ring anytime soon.
Says the team with 0 hope of watching a competent quarterback. Where Joe Flacco is the remaining hope.
That's not true at all.
Why? So Burrow can come back and play for a 2-7 or 2-8 or 2-9 or 2-10 football team?
I mean, there's a good chance that they'll be better off than that when Joe Burrow comes back.
You're right.
No, I mean, not a guarantee.
You're right. 3-9 is what I meant to say. Not 2.
Nah. I think they'll be like 5-7.
For you good? Anyways. Yeah, you're right. They'll be 5-20.
What?
They'll be 5-20.
That's not how math works.
You don't tell me how I can do math.
It's my show.
No, it's not. It's my show.
Well, okay, so technically we're both right. Because you're streaming to your channel and I'm streaming to my channel.
Exactly.
So therefore I'm right.
So therefore I'm right.
That doesn't change what I said.
That changes everything what you said.
No, it does not, because I'm still right.
Bro, I hurt my neck doing that choking thing, bro.
Good job.
Bro, I think I strained my throat.
Also, there aren't 25 games in a season. Yeah, Mark. Funny that, isn't it?
Bro.
Isn't it?
No.
Wow, that sure is a stat, isn't it? Mikey.
You're right. I meant to say 5 and 30. Fine. I meant to say 5 and 30.
You a dummy.
And you a dummy. I guess we'll both just be dumb-dumbs together. Kick us away.
We are. What? Maybe I think the Eagles are dummies. I think.
Is that the same dude from earlier? Or is
that
that someone different?
I think it's the same guy. Yeah.
Tank Bigsby, bro. You about to get cut, and you just got on the team.
He's got
only
traded.
17, soon to be 18 games this season. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're kidding, Mark.
Yeah. I hope you weren't taking it serious. Bro, this dude, now they got the ball at the 6-yard line. It's not kicking out of bounds because he muffed it, but still.
I love that Cam Scattaboo, shanked the landing on that backflip and then tried to act like it was natural.
It looked like he hurt himself doing that. First and 10, Eagles have it their own 5-yard line. Because that's what you need when you're down by 17 points. Hurts takes a snap. Throws, caught by Brown.
That's their problem. They haven't thrown it to A.J. Brown enough tonight.
They did when you were gone, and he almost got hurt.
Well, they should throw it to him more, and he should not get hurt.
Bro, he literally was wobbling. But
that's what I'm saying. He should stop doing that.
Okay. 2nd and 3. False start, but they don't call it. Hurts takes a snap. Hurts rolls out to the left. He has to get rid of it somehow, and he does. It's incomplete. 10 for Goddard. 3rd and 3 for the Eagles. Legit. Cam Scattaboo, second Giants rookie running back with 3 rushing touchdowns in a game. Oh, and the other guy was Charlie Evans in 1971.
Oh yeah, right. Charlie Evans. That's my favorite running back of all time. I remember, when I was a wee lad, Charlie Evans was my hero.
Were you even born in 1971?
No, I was not.
Okay, I said you've been old.
I wasn't even anywhere near that.
3rd and 3. That looked like false start too. Hurts dumps it off, caught by Saquon Barkley, and
the Bengals were born in 1971. The Bengals existed.
The Saints were born in 1967.
3 years old at the time.
The Saints in 1971 would have been 67, 68, 69. The Saints would have been 5 years old.
Depending on how you're counting it. But I think it's 4 years old.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Start typing up the crowd. 4th and 4. Play clock's running. You got 5 seconds, Hurts. The Eagles have it their own 11. Hurts takes a snap. Hurts is looking. He throws. And I think, it's called by Devontae Smith. So they move the chains. First down. I don't care. I want the Giants to win. So, hey, y'all can keep sucking.
I mean, I kind of want the clock to keep running because, I got other stuff I'd like to do before I go to bed.
Yeah, 8 minutes left. Eagles have it their own 20-yard line. Jalen Hurts takes a snap. Hurts.
Nice job.
And what a tackle by Paulson Adebo, my brother.
Nice job to keep him in bounds, man.
I love you, Adebo. 2nd down. 2nd and 3 for the Eagles.
If you love Paulson Adebo so much, why didn't you keep him on your team?
I didn't do nothing. Hurts throws it deep, and it's caught by a wide open Goddard.
The Bengals' remaining schedule is at Packers. Bengals' remaining schedule is at Packers, whom Joe Flacco has beaten. Don't forget. Joe Flacco's already beaten them. Versus Steelers, who, I mean, it's a division game. Joe Flacco's got a lot of experience against the Steelers. Versus Jets, who are probably the worst team in the NFL right now.
Jalen Hurts, he's going to dump it off, and it's caught.
It's a fumble.
Fumble. First down. And he fumbled the ball. Giants recover. Was he down, or are they?
No, I didn't look down at me.
And they're giving it to the Giants. That's probably the game right there, folks.
Versus Bears, who are also bad. Steelers again, which again, division game. I think we can split with the Steelers at least. Patriots, who we'll see about the Patriots. Are the Patriots good? Or are they not? I don't know. The Patriots might be one of the tougher games on the schedule at this point. We'll see. I don't know. Then you got the Ravens, who look awful right now, so there's no reason we can't split with them. There's the Bills, who just lost to the Patriots, so you never know. And then Dolphins, Cardinals, Browns. But the thing is, if the Bengals are doing well at that point, Dolphins, Cardinals, Browns very well could be Joe Burrow, not Joe Flacco.
Mm-hmm. And you play the Ravens, but yeah, Mark. But at the same time, Lamar Jackson's probably gonna be back by then. So,
by the way, the Ravens are far more beatable than originally thought. Oh yeah, but okay, yeah, they are, and that's what you were responding to, Mikey. But they look very beatable with Lamar Jackson too, Mikey.
But like they put up points with Lamar. That's the point, though.
Doesn't matter. Especially if you got that like Joe Flacco revenge energy.
Bro, what does Flacco have revenge for the Ravens?
For replacing him? What do you mean?
Oh, I'm so sorry, Flacco, that you were replaced by a first-round pick who is way better than you. Oh no, whatever will you do?
What? If you lost your job, you'd be pretty pissed. Just because the guy who came in's better than you. Like, they didn't need to draft a quarterback. They just did.
I got fired.
Okay. I've been fired too. Now, granted, I was actually pretty happy about being fired because I didn't really want to be there. And I think it was best for everybody. The thing I was most upset about is that I had like a Papa John's pizza in the fridge and I forgot to take it home when I left, so I had to go back and get the pizza even though I was fired, and that was kind of annoying.
Because you stole the money and then they fired you.
What?
You stole the money and then they fired you.
They didn't fire me for stealing money. They fired me for being bad at my job, and it wasn't a job I was suited for, to be fair.
So why were you working there?
Because I needed a job. It was the only place that fucking hired me.
So if you needed a job, would you like take a hitman job?
I took a lot of jobs I didn't want to do. I worked at 1-800-GOT-JUNK for a couple of years. That was awful. But I did it because I needed a job.
And you'll be alright. Alright,
I will now, but at the time.
Yep, Eagles, they're off the top 10.
I think that's a bit premature, but okay.
First and 10. Giants have it their own 25-yard line. Dart under center, hands it off to Scottaboo. Scottaboo. He runs past the 40-yard line.
Are they even trying anymore?
Who?
I think the Eagles gave up.
The Eagles, they been gave up.
No, because you could see they were trying. Like, I think at this point they just look like they are out there to put film. And I don't think they fucking give a shit right now. I think they're just like they don't want to get completely beat because that hurts their own careers. But I think they're done with the game.
15 rushes, 72 yards, 3 touchdowns. First and 10. Giants have it their own 43. Didn't do none of that Sunday. All right, it's going to be a handoff to Scottaboo again. Scottaboo cuts inside, and he got a first down.
The Ravens are injured to heck and back. That's part of it. The Ravens, the Ravens have so many injuries. It's not just Lamar Jackson. Like, they got a lot going on right now.
Maybe you're injured to heck and back.
I'm pretty good right now. Actually, Joe Flacco's mediocrity cost the Ravens a playoff spot in 2017 due to being in a division with the 0-16 Browns. What? What does that have to do with... I'm not saying you're wrong about that. What I'm saying is Joe Flacco would be upset about losing his job, regardless of whether he deserved it or not.
It's a handoff to Scottaboo again, and he only gets like a yard there. You know, I got injured yesterday.
What do you mean that being in the division cost them the tiebreaker? If they, like, was it because the Browns were bad, and so the Browns, like the Ravens' strength of schedule was lower? Is that what you're saying?
John Mara, Giants president and CEO.
Oh, okay, it was strength of schedule. Okay, fair enough. I'm not saying he didn't deserve to lose his job. I'm saying he'd be upset about losing his job. And this is a former Super Bowl winning quarterback Joe Flacco who got them there on his arm against the Denver Broncos. Don't forget. I'm not saying he's great or anything like that, but I do know Ravens fans talked him up to shitting back when he was their quarterback. And, then they were pretty happy when they got Lamar Jackson. But I'm just saying, like, this is also the guy who took the fucking Browns to the playoffs a couple of years ago. This is the guy who, was trying to do the same thing with the Colts, and obviously he, failed at the end there. But, we're not talking about a scrub. Now, he hasn't been good this year.
Scottaboo to the left side, gets it to around the 40. It's going to be third down. I think the Eagles caught their second timeout. That's not what I'm happy about it, man. So I'll take it.
What, the Eagles losing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate both teams, but it is what it is.
See, I'm rooting for chaos because I don't give really much of a shit about either team. Like, ever since, like I didn't like the Giants when Eli Manning was the quarterback because I didn't like Eli Manning. But it wasn't ever really an anti-Giants thing. I don't have a problem with the Giants. And then the Eagles, I've never had a problem with the Eagles. And now my sister lives in Philly, so, and plus Philly cheesesteaks are delicious. Like, gotta rep the food. Philly cheesesteaks are one of the best regional foods on the planet. Right up there with beignets.
Beignets are pretty good. 3rd and 5. Giants have at the Eagles 41. It's going to be a play fake. Dart rolls out, throws, caught by Scottaboo, and he gets hit. Leveled out of bounds by number 24. But it's a first down Giants with 5 minutes to go.
It is true. Ratbird fans will not shut the fuck up half the time. And they haven't even really earned it like other teams have. Like Ravens fans will just never shut the fuck up, and they haven't even really done anything to earn it.
Flag on the play.
Like, yeah, they won a Super Bowl in 2012, but it's been like 13 years since that. That's almost as dumb as Mikey bragging about that Super Bowl ring that his team won before he was even born.
All right, taunting on the Giants.
You're just gonna completely roll over that, Mikey?
What?
Never mind.
I'm so confused.
I was talking trash about the Saints.
What'd you say?
I was responding to Stranger, talking about how the Ratbird fans are always squawking about something, and I'm like, yeah, they haven't even done anything to earn anything about it. It's kind of like Saints fans bragging about that Super Bowl back in 2009.
I totally missed that because I was trying to see what the flag was, so I wasn't even paying attention.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, but it was taunting on the Giants. That pushes them back a little bit. First 10. Dart under center. Takes a snap. Hands it off to Scottaboo. Up the middle, and he gets all the penalty yards back. Well, at least most of them. And I think he has enough for another first down.
Like I said, I think the Eagles just gave up at this point.
They got dominated by the Giants, man.
Well, yeah. I don't know. It was a close game until, it kind of broke open here at the end.
It's like, was it really, though?
Yeah, no, it was. It was a close game until Jackson Dart got hurt, and somehow that made things better for the Giants. It didn't. Russell Wilson came out there and looked like he was about to, shit the bed. And then Jackson Dart came back out, and it's just been a avalanche ever since.
1st and 10. Giants have it. The Eagles 38. Handed it off to Devin Singletary. Gets like 3 yards there.
Clearly the best New York Giant to wear number 26.
I was early about to say that. Dart, 17 for 25, 195 yards and a touchdown. Scatterboo, 19 rushes, 98 yards, 3 touchdowns. Robinson, 6 receptions, 84 yards and a touchdown. Second down, the Giants. Man. Wins by rookie QBs versus the Eagles since 2016, 2-10-1. And the quarterbacks I assume beat them was Dak Prescott in 2016 and Jane Daniels last year. Hands it off to Devin Singletary, and Singletary almost breaks off a tackle, but the Eagles are still trying to get him. But I think he might have gotten up for first down, though. Yeah. Whew, man, I'm all for the Eagles sucking. It sucks that it has to be the Giants to beat them, though, but that part kind of sucks about it. But if someone's got to win this game, I guess it might as well be the Giants.
What do you have against the Giants? Like, I'm confused.
Because, like, back in the day, and when I say that, I mean, like, 2 years ago, a Giants fan was talking trash. But, like, it was to the trashers. Like, he started, like, throwing shots at the city of New Orleans, at the Superdome, at the fan base, saying, like, basically taking personal, like, low shots. And it's like he started getting personal about it. And I'm like, bro, I don't mess with that. And then more of their fans started talking and, like, started agreeing with them. And then more fans started. And it's like, bro, I'm tired, yo.
I mean, it's kind of got a point. I mean, like, New Orleans, your buildings are dumb. Wrecked.
That don't make no sense. But no, it's not about like that. It's about him just saying like how he's gonna take a crap in the dome, him saying that, he hopes that like I don't know, he said something. I don't know. It's like he started saying how F New Orleans is trash. It's like, bro. Like, you can have your opinions, but like when you start throwing shots at my city, I'm sorry, I got it. That's what I meant. And also somebody by the name of Jay Willie Silly is also why I hate them. Jackson Dart gets the first down. Mainly because he's annoying. And also Giants fans, some of them are loyal, but some of them are crybabies.
I suppose. And they are New Yorkers.
I don't hate the Giants as a team. I just hate that they have a nasty fan base.
I think every fan base can be pretty nasty.
And plus, the Giants fan that I was talking about also celebrated when Joe Burrow got injured a couple years ago.
Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen basically every fan base have somebody reacted like that. Like Jaguars fans are not a fan base I would like throw out there as being like a really trash ass fan base, right? But you had that one Jaguars fan in my fucking comments in that fucking game. I will say, like, as bad as the rest of the season's gone, at least we won that fucking game. Just fuck that guy, you know?
Yeah, because like he does videos. I don't know if he still does it. I assume he does, but like he recapped like all the Thursday games, and Burrow got hurt in that Thursday night game against the Ravens, and he was like, "I told y'all, Bengal fans, y'all not making it to the playoffs," and he started saying, "Man, Burrow's hurt. Yeah, man, y'all deserve this for all that stuff y'all said in the offseason." Like, bro, okay.
A Giants fan said that?
Yeah.
The fuck does a Giants fan give a shit what we say?
Because he predicted that the Bengals wouldn't make the playoffs that year and had the Browns making it over them, and then all the Bengals fans gave him crap for it.
So he's soft, is what you're saying.
Basically, yeah.
Okay. If you can't handle a little bit of heat, then maybe you shouldn't have a YouTube channel.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. He was like, bro, like, and when and he hates Derek Carr, like even before I did. So that adds a fume to the fire. It's like, I don't know. Like, I don't hate the Giants as a team, but seeing him watch his team struggle, that brings me joy.
That's good. At least my team's Super Bowl is far more recent. Yeah, we lost though, Mark. Oh wait, no, you're a Buccaneers fan. Okay, never mind.
Yeah,
you got a point.
Y'all did with the Super Bowl, but like I said, I don't care what y'all did. Like I said, I don't even look. Y'all are a good team. I respect y'all, but I don't hate y'all like I do Atlanta. Like I don't like y'all, but I don't hate y'all like I do Atlanta.
Yeah, that's
like Buccaneers fans for years have been saying, "Man, we the Saints rival," and kept on throwing shots at us, and I'm like, I don't care. As long as it's not the fail cons, I don't care. I don't care what you do.
Yeah.
You could go 17-0 for the rest of your existence, and I still won't care.
They're already kneeling this ball. I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah, but it's me. So, Like, I'm not saying you say that, Mark, but it's like a lot of Buccaneers fans be like, "Oh, man, Saints suck," and I'm like, okay. But if the Falcons said it, I'll be like, okay, well, your team sucks too.
See, well, Eagle. I respect that. I used to feel that way about the Ravens, but I'm not gonna lie. Eventually, Ravens fans talking enough trash got me to dislike the Ravens.
Well, the Bucs fans, other than Tom Brady going there in their 1 year in 2002, they've been kind of an irrelevant team.
Yeah, that's true, stranger. Now, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not really super active on social media either. About the only thing I'm active on is YouTube. And that's not so much for the social media aspect of it. That's more of just like I really like making the show. I like I like interacting with you guys and stuff like that. But what I really just enjoy is putting the show on. But I have a Twitter. I use it every once in a while, but I have an Instagram. I can't tell you the last time I used it. So I'm not much into social media, and it's not because of being thin-skinned. It's just because the amount of interaction social media expects out of you. It's part of why I don't know. I don't know if I'm ever gonna get to Tom Grossi's level, right? Because I just don't know if I feel like being that constant on fucking social media. It's just I don't see the appeal in it,
Yeah, and the weird part is I used to respect that Giants fan. I used to think he had some good takes, but then that Saints video came out, and then he started celebrating when players got hurt. It's like I don't respect that John. I'm not saying that every Giants fan, but with him, I don't respect that.
That's actually kind of sort of what I'm talking about. So maybe he's a bad person. Maybe that's just what's going on. But social media also particularly stuff like YouTube and stuff, it incentivizes you to the more controversial you are, the more things you say that are crazy and get people to fight you and stuff like that, the more social media rewards you by showing your stuff to people. So people who come on here and generate controversy and stuff, they tend to become more successful on this platform because they say crazy shit, and then people start getting angry and they're like, oh, it's some of my best performing videos have been the ones where people came just to fucking shit talk me. And whether I'm talking shit about it's not the very earliest days of this channel. Some of my only videos that did well at all were me and Thomas talking shit about fucking Lamar Jackson, right? And then there's some of the other best performing videos on this channel are the Bengals doing really poorly and me reacting to that. The only stuff that did well on my channel that wasn't like that was Tom Grossi rating me and then me putting a video up that. But that's because Tom Grossi's fan base is geared towards positive interaction. And I respect the hell out of that. Tom Grossi's one of the few, I think, who's been able to cultivate a positive following like that. But for the most part, social media incentivizes you to be vitriolic and to basically chase the biggest reaction out of people, because when you do that, and even if you accidentally stumble into it, you start getting rewarded because people start paying attention to your content more. And then that anybody who's not paying attention is gonna look at that and they're like, oh well, I better do more stuff like this because this is what's getting people to give me more numbers.
Yeah, it's But yeah, I don't really like that, John. Like, I like people where they're just like genuine, you know. Like,
Well, yeah,
I
but
try.
it's really hard to do that on YouTube, though. Like to do that and be successful. Like I try to do that. I think that's honestly part of the reason why my channel hasn't really taken off. That and consistency. But even before I went back to school and I started having some consistency problems, even before that, I wasn't growing at the rate that some of these other channels grow at. And I think part of the reason is just because I try to come on here and give my genuine opinion, and I'm not really trying to fuck with people. I'm just trying to come on and have a good time. And what Tom Grossi did that kind of broke the mold is he came up with a video series that people really liked watching because it was funny and he was good at what he did, and he didn't give a shit about he when he started making money, he's like, oh cool, I can do this full time, but he donated half of his money to charity and stuff like that. Like he broke the rules because he didn't give a shit, right? But like he still had to be the type of person who's able to put out creative content like that gets people to watch.
Yeah, but it's like I just don't mess with like I said, I don't mess with that type of junk though. It's like you can do you. I'm not telling you how to live your life or how to run your social media. It's like that's not for me.
That's
I've been celebrating injuries and now you're celebrating deaths of people and now you're celebrating bad stuff happening. It's like,
but that's the thing. If you do that type of stuff, you're more likely to get people to watch. Like like all of this. Again, not to. I want to put a big wall up here. I'm not getting into political discussion. We're not doing this, right? I'm just pointing out the fact, and we're not going to go into politics here, but we can talk about the social media side of it. All the stuff about like Charlie Kirk and everything like that. You look at all the views that shit's getting because people are coming on with these very strong opinions about Charlie Kirk. Whether you believe one way or the other about it doesn't change the fact that if you come out and you say something really strong about a controversial topic, that's what's going to get you views.
Yeah, I understand from that point, but it's like when you're basically like hurting like the inner person of you, it's like I just don't.
No, I agree. I don't personally have any interest in doing that. I don't want to do that. And if that's what it takes to succeed, then I don't want that. It's not. Like I said, Tom Grossi has shown that you don't have to do that to succeed. But the amount of the amount of talent that you have to have and vision and sheer work ethic. Like I have work ethic, but I don't think I have the kind of focus that Tom Grossi has to be able to do like what Tom Grossi did with his channel is so unbelievably like that never happens. Like that's crazy that he made that work. But like all the other guys, like I love watching Brandon Perna's show, but you watch That's Good Sports, he's constantly thriving off of crazy shit he says, right? That's his whole thing. But it's funny.
The crazy stuff he says isn't like bad, you know?
Yeah, right. But at the same time, it's still engagement farming is what he's doing.
Yeah, but I don't think there's anybody that watches Brandon Perna and they'd be like, what? This man must be a stupid idiot. Like, I think everybody knows he's just trolling or joking.
Well, I don't know about that. I think there's definitely people who are stupid who, like, watch it for the first time or something. They're like, this guy must be insane. Then if they keep watching after that, they'll probably realize he's just joking. But or if you're a smart person and you watch, you can probably figure out that it's satire. But there's a lot of stupid people out there. There really is.
Yeah.
All right, let's wrap up these comments and then get going because I got stuff I need to accomplish before I go to bed. I got no love for Cleveland, but the way the Ratbirds did that city had me calling them Baltimore traitors for years. Well, that's fair. I didn't like it. Yeah, okay, let me rephrase. I did like it when the Browns moved to Baltimore, but that was because I was a 6-year-old and I was a petty shithead. So, I wasn't even 6. Hold on. How old was I? I was like 4. So I was just a petty shithead child at the time. But as I've gotten older, I think that's bad. That, I don't like it when teams move, period. Like, regardless of who it is. Like, my opinions of the way of the world when I was 4 notwithstanding. I don't like it when teams move. I think that's unfortunate. I wouldn't even if the Steelers moved, I wouldn't that's because like there's bigger like football. Like Mikey, I know you say this shit's more than the game. I know you say that all the time, but like I genuinely don't believe that. It's just a fucking game. Like
No, this is fun again.
the people of Pittsburgh, as much as I hate their sports teams, I don't want them to lose their sports teams because that's just not fair. You know.
I don't want them to lose their sports team, so I want something to make fun of.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. Like absolutely. I will shit on Pittsburgh and the Steelers and probably the Pirates and like Pitt, I guess. Like any opportunity I can to shit on Pittsburgh, I'm gonna take it. I just don't want something actually genuinely bad to happen, you know, like because then it's just not fun anymore. It's like you like I will shit on Browns fans, but I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I feel like a bad person for how much I shit on Browns fans because, you know, Browns fans have had it pretty fucking rough. Now, granted, for the most part, they've only had it rough because their football team is heartbreakingly bad. And that's mostly just funny. But they did lose their team. Now, they also got their team back, so... And then they fucked it up from there. So at this point, I think losing their team for like 3 years was kind of an irrelevant thing to happen. And not for them, because they fucked up the return. And it's just been like constantly dog shit ever since. And that part's funny. The part that wasn't funny was the fact that they lost their team. I didn't think that was cool. I wouldn't want that to happen to, you know, Baltimore at this point. And, you know, Baltimore can say, hey, we lost our team too. That doesn't mean you do it to another team, you know? Like, look at how much John hates the Los Angeles Rams. Like, John Jansen, he comes in here and he's part of the shit all the time. Look at how much he hates the fucking Rams. And he doesn't even really pay attention to football. So,
Yeah.
You know, I hate it when shit like that happens. I really do. X, Twitter is the worst of that. It's gotten so much worse, too. I mean, Twitter's always been bad for that. But ever since Elon Musk bought it, it's been even worse. Add 8 new teams for one each division. That'd be interesting.
Yeah.
Don't have to mess with Pitt fans. Well, I don't know. I just Pittsburgh. I don't really pay that much attention to college sports, so college basketball. But even then, I don't really know how most of the other teams do. I just know Kentucky's, you know, historically good. Lately, it hasn't been quite up to our standard, but at least we're not bad. Eagles were overconfident or Giants woke up. You decide. I think the Eagles are overconfident. I
still don't really think highly of the Giants yet because this is the same team that just lost to us and committed 5 turnovers. So I think the Eagles are just overconfident.
Yeah. See, Mark, that's what I'm talking about. You're like, Penn State, how do you lose to that? Like, I guess I don't know. Is Penn State bad?
Penn State was ranked inside the top 10 a week ago, and now they're unranked today.
So it sounds to me like they were ranked in the top 10 a week ago.
And then they lose 2 games, and now they're out of the whole rankings.
Okay, so 2-game losing streaks happen. Like, I'm not saying Penn State's good. I'm saying I don't understand. I don't follow college sports enough to understand. Like y'all are like, yo, no, trust me, bro. You gotta understand. Like this team, they've lost like 2 in a row. Like, what are they even doing? And I'm just like, dude, my Bengals have lost 3 in a row. What are you talking about?
But it's different in college.
I know.
You should not be losing to what's the thing called? UCLA. You should not be doing that, especially with Nico Aviava.
Yeah, you're speaking Chinese. I have no idea, like, who Nico Aviava is.
This dude at Tennessee freaking forced his way out of there, decided not to show up to spring camp. The dude shows up to UCLA after transferring, goes 0-4, has one of the worst quarterback seasons I've ever seen, and then they beat Penn State, who was ranked inside the top 10. And they got kicked out after that loss. That's how bad. They were up UCLA was up 24-7 against Penn State. But Penn State made a little bit of comeback, but they still lost by 5 points.
I know when I was in college, Rufus Bobcat, who's our mascot, beat up Brutus Buckeye on the field, and it was really funny. And then the guy, like, I think, I know he got banned from games after that. Like he got fired from being the mascot, and then he got banned from games. But it was still really funny, and he always has that. And it's not like anybody's dying to go to OU games.
That's nice.
It was really funny, but that's the extent of my like history with college football. Like it's football. I understand football. You know, like, even though the rules are a little different, I can watch college football and definitely know what's going on. But as far as, like, the storylines and shit, I'm totally lost.
Or who wants to watch a Southern Miss versus Georgia Southern game?
That's what I'm saying. I don't give a shit.
But, bro, why is this game even televised?
Well, possibly for the people who went to those schools. Because, like, OU's game against Georgia Southern was televised, and I watched that.
Oh, Louisiana Tech lost.
Damn. Eagles chats are losing their minds. Yeah, well, that's because they just lost to the Giants, and that's pretty fucking bad, so.
Oh, so Mark Sanchez did get fired?
Why the fuck wouldn't he get fired? Like, he assaulted a delivery driver.
Okay, the Browns still employed Deshaun Watson.
That's different. The Browns are stupid. And also, like, they kind of have to. Like, they gave him a guaranteed contract.
Ravens employed Ray Rice.
They did release him eventually, though.
Eventually.
I know eventually, but this is not... Like first of all, Mark Sanchez is not being paid the kind of money or contract that guys like Deshaun Watson and Ray Rice were being paid. And I'm not saying that makes it okay. I'm saying that makes the decision a lot more complicated for these teams because they've already put all this money down. So anyway, that's going to be it for this episode of Who Dey versus Who Dat. Tune in next week to see if Mikey finally races ahead of me in the predictions, or if I pick myself up after a what appears to be a pretty severe. Actually, you know what? I haven't even really done that bad. Like last week, I didn't do great. I got more games wrong than I got right. But the week before, I didn't do that badly. It's just Mikey did really well.
Not to mention, next Thursday is Bengals versus Steelers.
Yeah, that's right. Mikey is going to. Mikey next week is going to be the Bengals game, so I guess that's good for me because like I get a day off next week. I don't have to do anything on Sunday. That's gonna be nice. So we're still gonna me and Mikey are still gonna be here for the Bengals Steelers game. And so you're still gonna get, and that'll be nice for me too because I mean, you know, Mikey will be doing play-by-play, so I can just focus on reactions. Like that'll be fun.
And also the Saints play on Sunday, next week. So hey,
Saints play what?
The Saints play on Sunday next week.
Okay, well,
the Saints play on Sunday every week.
Yep.
The Saints have no Thursday game, so we are not going to be able to do a Saints game together.
Yeah, we will do. I think the Bengals have another Thursday night game this year too.
Yeah, y'all play Baltimore.
Yeah, I was about to say we play Baltimore later in the year too. So we will be doing a Who Dey versus Who Dat for the Bengals twice this year.
And if we do this next year, maybe we'll do Saints.
If the Saints get a Thursday night game, then yeah, I suppose.
But no, because the Saints play the Bengals next year. Remember, you said you want to do that. So.
Well, I mean, okay, so I definitely want to stream that game together. I don't see any reason right now, like, I mean, unless, like, one of us gets too busy to do it. I don't see any reason we wouldn't be doing it next year, but, you know, definitely want to do the Bengals Saints game together for sure.
Yeah, if we're still alive, we will be doing it.
Well, okay, I guess that could happen. But if one of us isn't, we're not going to be doing the Bengals Saints game either.
Yeah. In fact, that actually brings me a question. Knock on wood, this does not happen.
True.
But if one of us so happens to die, how would we know if the other person's dead or not?
You probably wouldn't.
So then, like, Yes. So like, hold on. So like, if you email me, Mikey, where are you? And it turns out I'm not even here. What is that going to mean for the podcast? Does the podcast still go on, or do you replace Mike?
I would probably just start a new podcast, right? Like, I mean, like you're like me and Thomas haven't been doing the Battle of Ohio podcast, but that doesn't make you Thomas's replacement. That just means we started a new podcast.
Yeah. Rest in peace and move on.
Okay.
Yeah, more or less, I guess. I mean, like that would be sad, but also if I didn't know that that's what happened, I'd be worried about you. I'd be like, "Where's Mikey?" But you know.
Yeah, I mean, because I was actually thinking about that earlier.
Don't think about that too much. Hopefully that doesn't happen to either of us.
I hope so too, but it's like, bruh, because like, I don't think like one of my family members is gonna immediately know. Oh shoot, my son/brother done died. I gotta go email Kyle so he knows. Like, I don't think they know who you are.
I'll cover you. Change the subject.
Okay.
I'll message him.
I was about to say, like, I feel like your mom's involved enough that she might think to email me. I can't say the same. I can't say that my wife would necessarily think about that, 'cause she's not really involved in my show like at all.
I'm gonna message and say, thank God it's
Okay. Yeah. Well, it's confirmed my mom wants me dead, so that's a nice thing.
Your mom just wants you on Sunday.
What?
Okay. All right. Well, anyway, on that happy note, we're gonna go ahead and finish this episode. So we'll be back. We'll be back for the Bengals game on Thursday, and then. You'll see us during the. It's not really. I messaged the guy the group about this, but it's not like I think I'm gonna change it to more of like a more of a preview style format. Mikey's still gonna be doing the power rankings. That's not really gonna change. The twins are still going to be doing their normal show. It's just like what I'm focusing on. I think with the show is going to be more of a preview type of thing. That way it can come out on Thursdays, and I don't have to have this weird like, oh, is it too late? Is there any point in releasing this type of thing? So I think we're just going to be shifting the focus of the show just a little bit going forward.
So you're not going to talk about what happened?
No, I will. I'll still talk about that. It's just going to be with a little bit more of a emphasis on what this means for the upcoming week.
Both of your teams suck. Enjoy your long year. Enough said. Okay, Mr. Carson Wentz.
I mean, I was about to say I don't think the Vikings are exactly in a great spot either.
Oh wow, what a win against the Dylan Gabriel-led Browns. Oh, what a game to only beat them by 4 freaking points.
Man, got spanked by the Steelers. Almost came back and won that game. Couldn't get it done. It's unfortunate. But anyway, that's going to be it for tonight. So I'll leave y'all, as always, with a hoo-day.
Hoo-day.
Yeah. All right. Well, another good episode, as always.
That episode got dark real quick.
It did. That's okay. That's okay. All right. Well, I'll see you on Monday night, I guess.
Yeah. Well, I mean, when's the Bengals game?
I would imagine like 1 o'clock.
Hold on, I got this right here. Hold on. Or no, y'all playing at 3:25, so.
Oh, okay. Well, that's gonna make my morning easier, I guess.
Yeah, and hey, you can either see me cry or be happy on Sunday if you feel like it.
Oh, like what your stream? Yeah, I'll pop in for sure.
Yeah, and I'll probably pop into yours afterwards and see you either cry or be happy.
I really, really, really want to believe that they can do it, but after the last 3 weeks, they've not shown me a single reason to think that they have it in them. And I know Joe Flacco should be an upgrade from Jake Browning, but I don't even know if he's going to be that much of an upgrade from Jake Browning. So, my whole point with a lot of these people who are criticizing us is we had to do fucking something, and this makes us better. So what are you criticizing us for? But I will say, it's I don't know if this makes us better enough. I will agree with that. It's just, I don't know if there was a move that was going to make us better enough.
That's nice.
So, but maybe I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. We'll see.
Yeah.